Not well enough.
Hello.
Hello.
It's me.
Down there. We had a ton of issues, so we are starting.
We
very
ran
late.
2 campaigns today.
We ran 3 campaigns. We ran Weston's, then campaigns.
Okay, I ran 2 campaigns today. Not ran.
Running. One's in progress.
Participated.
Alright,
Running.
so we're gonna
I'll
jump
stop.
right in. Last session, you guys were breaking. You went to Viabaro to try to find Belaford and all this stuff. You found some clues here and there, but then you guys also talked to the Queen to get a visa, or like an allowance, to go to see Kazek, the high-powered wizard in the Coates Coast jail. Once inside, you guys kind of learned that he was basically super powerful, and he broke himself out and got you guys out. But a prison break like that was noticed, and yeah, the bound is kind of like after you guys, or they at least know that you did it. So you got you guys got a air blimp, one of the deconstructed ones, from a train yard, air yard, in Viabaro, and Damon fixed it up, and you guys took it off and went to Gontwen. So arriving back in Gontwen, the small coastal island, home to the changeling people, kind of used to be, now full of rich people, you guys land in front of your mansion estate that church overseas.
Wait, am I still with Koji?
You're not here. You're not with the group.
It's good to be home.
You probably landed nearby, like in the forest or something. You're clear. You're clear. You're good. Whatever's going on. Alright, you guys land?
Ugh, this will
I feel a birdie on my head.
Okay.
I'll take care of it.
So Blythe
Mrs.
is gonna walk up and be like, you know, pretty crazy things going on right now. Am I right? Hey Lex. Yeah. Can I teach Durga how to sing finally after all these years? Oh yeah, sure, certainly, like absolutely. And you're okay? Like I'll just do it out of the kindness of my heart. You don't need to pay me at all. Absolutely, yes. That works perfectly. Durga, do you mind?
Yeah.
Oh,
All
okay,
right.
perfect. Okay, we're going to go. And by the way, Lex, you don't have to pay me at all. Just making sure that you know. Okay, goodbye.
Lex and Blythe and Durga go off inside to a little room to begin musical training.
Oh my god.
I thought you were gonna be like, "This is a very serious moment, guys."
That's what I was expecting.
For a hot second, I thought I was going to
Well
go back to
played.
the casino.
Well played.
All right,
She will get
you guys going in?
I go in.
Wow.
Dead.
Oh yeah, guys. So Doctor's never been here.
What? It's a big house.
This is our house.
This is
Is
your
this
house?
where church is?
This
I'm
is
not
your house,
there.
You've been here before too.
I was just making sure.
Yes, this is
Yes,
It's
this is
the
our
same
house.
mansion.
This is our headquarters.
This is our
But you meant
house.
like a church. Isn't
It was left to us.
Are
We
you
didn't buy
guys
it.
like rich or something?
I am.
Yes.
In a way.
We killed the guy that owned this. Well, he was.
He was suffering.
Well, he wasn't. Nothing's wrong with him. He just went away on a
He
vacation.
gave
been
us.
dead, you
He
released
left
his
us
soul.
the house, and then we killed a
doesn't
red
know
dragon
that.
and stole all of his gold. So yes, we're rich, but not because of the house. Because we just left. The
I'm not
house.
rich anymore. I spent all of my money on.
I'll give
Women.
You more money.
I will stay close.
Thanks, Dad.
My house was many small one room
Many
buildings.
Oh, one room.
You've never
Yeah.
been church either, have you? Oh boy.
Oh, they're gonna be friends.
Walking in, you guys see, and walking into the decadent halls with the nice rugs and statues of heroes. Walking down the steps is the heavy-set Warforged, basically just a robot man, just stepping down all metal. Just
You have a walking suit of armor?
No.
Churchy boy.
I am not a walking suit of armor. I am a being. What kind of?
Sadak, this is Church. Church, this is Sadak. Sadak's with the group
Hello.
now. He's gonna help
Hello?
us kill people.
I am Church.
I am Sadak.
He's gonna help us kill people.
Nice to meet you, Sadak. I've heard much about you.
Thank you.
You've been registered in the Sending Stone categories.
Yes, that's the small, this thing, right?
Yes.
I don't know what that means, but I think it's good.
Yes.
How are you doing, Church?
I'm doing good.
Church.
Yes.
So we're here to kind of regroup, rest, get supplies and everything. But you should know, we broke a wizard out of prison.
What kind of wizard?
Very high level wizard.
Yeah.
Oh.
A demigod.
Kozak,
Oh.
like a god.
Demi.
Yeah. Demigod.
I
Kozak.
hope that was a good decision.
Do you think it was?
I don't know enough information.
Well, we had to because something's wrong with the magic and he's gonna fix it.
I did notice that. I was
Yes.
gonna tell you when you came back.
Thank you. Basically.
Next time, tell us when you start noticing it, because that's kind of important.
Why don't we?
Okay, actually, I think we talked about this before.
Could we just like do a team meeting because there's a lot of things that need to be talked about. Should
Sure.
we
Let's
call
meet in
it
the
a-
dining room.
Okay.
The conference room.
Ah,
The
yeah,
back
let's
conference room.
Back conference room of heritage.
In walks the rest of the residents of the Elrivian mansion. Namala comes out
Yeah, we
with
got-
Koji.
How did that happen?
He was teleported here.
We gotta rename
Wow.
this mansion, by the way.
He can teleport?
It's named after my
No,
master
not
and
talking
best
to
friend.
Church, I'm talking to Ads Cameron.
Gerald
That's
walks
everything.
in, he sits next to Zeph, and Rosemary's here too. Yeah, all these people you don't know walking. Two of them.
I've seen Pretty Lady once, Pretty Plant Lady. And
yeah, you
him-
saw Gerald
she's-
at the-
And
at
him,
the ball, so.
yes.
And she saw Koji at the ball, too.
Yeah, Koji.
She's seen everyone besides Church.
Yes.
Okay.
What if church
Does anyone at this table
Is
not
that
know
Belaford?
anyone else?
No.
It's
Gerald.
Carol. Oh, thank God.
It's gonna be like
I was
Aaron.
gonna
Does
say
anyone at this
Belaford
table
walks
not
in.
know anyone else?
Belaford.
Anybody?
No, everyone
Nothing? Okay.
knows.
Wait, Koji.
I don't know who
No.
you are.
That's Zeph.
Thank you, Church. You know... Never mind.
Okay. Basically, we now know, Damon and I found out from this magic guy what Zirak is doing.
Zirak is currently trying to cast a very high level spell.
A 12th level spell.
12th level, it's never been done before, and it's being powered by souls.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, Vox's little crystal thing that he has in his staff, it's sucking in souls. So yeah,
It's
we
sucking
gotta
in
fix
souls.
that.
It's only holding souls.
Yes, but it's sucking in souls that are being used to cast a very bad spell. Ergo, we need to do something so that it doesn't.
Granted,
do
we
that.
don't know what the spell does yet.
Why can't we just break the staff?
We could.
Then you
Good.
have my power, and I can
You have-
barely heal you.
But you're taking souls. I mean, this
Well,
is kind
okay.
of like a morality
I'm
thing.
kind of
right?
okay with it.
You're okay with helping Zirak?
I'm not okay with helping Zirak.
Well,
I'm
that's
okay
what you're
with,
doing.
I'm okay with using these souls to kill Zirak.
That's not how it works.
So a person
Well-
can kick me out of the church, right, for like no reason. But like you're cool with like just sucking people's souls.
Listen, Zirak is using the souls that these green crystals are sucking in to cast a spell.
Fate
He
told
does
me
need to, he
when
does,
I was
to
praying.
clarify, Zirak needs the gem. So he need to take it back.
Yeah,
But he
I was
does
gonna
have
say
a
something.
lot of souls in there.
Fate told me when I was praying once that we can clear some of those souls out if we take it to the pool with the souls that go. Have you
Oh,
been
here
there?
on Gontwen?
Yeah, on Gontwen.
Yeah, I've been there. That's where. Moving on.
Damon doesn't know that 'cause he wasn't there.
Yes. Moving on.
Just like pissing.
What?
Yes, but then
No, she
it
just
will,
like awkwardly looks at Gerald and then just looks back.
if we do that, it will then render my staff useless. Therefore, cutting half of the power that guy could assist you with.
Yes, but we have to get those souls out of there because once Zirak gets his hands on that, he's gonna use it to use the souls and cast this terrible spell, which we don't know what it's doing. We can find other ways to get you power.
We can find other ways to keep the group alive.
It would open up another attunement slot for you.
Okay, we can come back and talk about that.
We'll get back to that.
Basically, so all these green crystals are out on all the island, like just everywhere. So when we find one of these, we need to get the souls out of it or break it or something because Zirak's only going to use it to cast the spell. Yanzu, is that his name?
Yeah, is trying to fix the magic.
But he can't.
But he can't, and that's why
Without
Kozak
Kozak.
is helping
Yeah.
with Siffy.
You got him out?
We
Yes.
did.
The only way.
Now, though, the prison people don't like us.
But how often do prison people do like us?
That is very true.
We are the prisoners of fate.
Exactly.
The spell is called Zirak's Glorious Rebirth.
Of course it is.
Rebirth.
No, Rebirth.
Rebirth.
It was
Rebirth.
rebirth? Oh, I misunderstood.
It's from the school of necromancy or whatever. Basically, it takes these people's souls to work. So wherever one of those green crystals are, it immediately sucks in a soul when somebody dies.
They're
which
also-
is why we need to take care of it soon.
They're also infused in other structures, so that's not the only one. There are others throughout the entire
Apparently
continent.
dozens.
And they have infinite range, and they increase in range a
Every
mile every minute.
Like in Harry
The spell
Uh-huh.
increases a mile a minute.
Yeah.
You don't know
The
what
spell
that means,
increases
but whatever
a mile.
it is,
Yeah.
it increases by a mile a minute.
Basically, once the magic is fixed and Zirak has all the souls he needs, he's gonna cast the spell, and then it'll be too late for us.
Kozak is trying to help fix the thing by casting Kozak's plane. And the only way to stop that is to kill Kozak or Siffy.
No. Zirak has Kozak's plane spell.
And the only way to do that is to
Because
kill...
it's warning you about a spell that he knows that could help Zirak a lot.
Yeah.
Which is
Zirak
Kozak's
has a
plane.
spell called
Plane
Kozak's plane.
And you have to
Opener.
kill a spellcaster to stop that spell.
Oh.
Kozak's warning you about a spell that he has made
Okay,
that he
I
used to
misunderstood
kill
that.
hundreds.
Wait, so Zirak has that spell.
That's what Kozak's
And the
assuming.
only
He
way
has
for
no
us
proof.
to get rid of that spell is to kill another
Zirak.
spell case? Oh,
Kill
to kill
Zirak.
Zirak.
Person
Okay.
cast the spell.
Oh, well then that's okay. Well, we still have to kill him.
Or preemptively stop it from being cast, which he said to make a statue, but good luck finding where the statue
Yeah.
is.
Also, we think we know how Zirak came back from the dead. Because apparently Kozak has like 20 clones just hidden underground somewhere.
Yeah.
So when you kill him, he goes
He
into
goes
his
to the
clone,
clone.
and then he gets like a whole nother
Ditto
life.
with Siffy. So honestly, Siffy could have died and he would have been back within a day or
Yeah.
so.
Basically, we don't think Zirak has any more clones because when he was with Belaford's crew, they killed him and he came back. And then
We just killed him.
we
so
killed him and he just came back, and it takes a long time to make a clone apparently. So I think if we kill him now, I think he'll be gone for good. But
that's a
there's a chance he
possibility.
has
There's
other
a chance
clones.
that he has other clones.
We should probably keep an eye out for that.
yeah. Also, Belaford is a traitor, and we're gonna find him and kill him.
I'm so sorry. What?
Hello?
Belaford is a traitor. We're gonna find him and get the information that we need, and then I'm going to kill him myself.
I didn't know him for long, but he seemed like the kindest kind of grandpa towards the group.
Have you ever
Well,
took
he's
the
not.
weapons?
Turns out
Took
he's a
them out?
backstabber.
Seems kind of chill.
He's a backstabber.
What happened?
Long story short, some people made deals with evil people, and he wanted more deals. That person, not going to name any names, didn't want to do the deal, which was the actual smart thing to do. Belaford was like, nah, bitch, we're going to do this, and banished said person.
Belaford banished Lex, and then made a deal with the king who killed Sadok's people, and then escaped with him and ditched us.
Granted,
What,
we have...
what was the deal about?
He was getting information about something about Zirak.
Yes.
Basically.
We have a very minor league lead somewhat. He was in a brothel for a little while.
Basically, he left us a note saying, if you really want to find me, like, look where you least expect me to be.
Can I perhaps see the note?
Yeah. You have
We
everything.
checked a brothel.
Yeah,
Where
well,
else would be a
he
least
said he'll
expected place
find us
for a
when he
paladin?
wants to find us or whatever. Basically, what happened
I
was
feel like that would be the most.
this
expected
terrible
place.
king who committed
Everyone
terrible
look up.
Okay,
atrocities
Ben's sister.
said that in
Sister?
exchange for
Brother.
his escape and no punishment for the terrible atrocities he committed, he would give us information about Zirak. None of us were willing to do it because, we're all good people. And then Belaford was like, nah, banish Lex, took the
Okay,
king,
well,
escaped with him.
Did he did he attack
I
any of
mean,
you?
well, in hindsight,
He
if
vanished
I
Lex.
had known how bad it was with Zirak, I probably would have let him do it.
But it doesn't matter because he still banished Lex and was a backstabber.
And-
So we're gonna
He's a
find him.
backstabber,
And we're gonna
McBackstabber,
get the
Sadak.
information from him, and then I'm gonna kill him.
I think
Zeph,
We
I
don't-
think you're overreacting.
No,
just
I'm
a
not.
li-
He's gonna die.
Zeph,
I
So,
like- I
Zeph,
I think next we
Zeph.
should
I was
move
so
on
over
to
Lex.
Zeph.
Scarlet like grabs your
And-
hand and he's like, let's go now. Here's a map.
We will discuss what to do with Belaford later. We don't know where he is. Really, we don't have much information right now. Now that Kazak is freed and Sifi is freed. Also, little talk to the Seeker. You never met the Seeker. He's a super chill dude, super nice.
He's
And
not a
he's
super
dick.
chill dude.
He's the best.
He's
He's
a
He is
dick.
the best.
I love
I'm with
He
Sadak
sent you
on
into
this one.
caves.
Don't listen to them. He doesn't like them.
He put
he's
me on a
very
mountain.
wise.
Where's Sadak? Oh, he's next to me. I
I'm a
high five
farmer.
Sadak.
So none of you have changed.
Yeah, so Scarlet Shadow.
he's
Still
not
gonna
another
be
like
around.
multi-powerful being. We don't have
Oh
to
yeah,
worry
he's a
about our
multi-powerful
anything.
being.
Probably.
He's literally a god.
He knows everything.
Okay.
And
He knows
everything.
everything.
Okay.
You
What's
can
his
only
name?
get one
He's-
question, and he might not even
Sorry.
answer the
Yes.
question.
Well, I got two questions. I answered both. of
Question.
them. So, anyway, I talked to him about Scarlet Shadow. Scarlet Shadow will be.
Josh kills you.
Is that like the equivalent of?
Yes.
Wait, what?
She went.
Because he's an elf.
Oh my god.
Gerald's just like.
And are you?
That was just for him.
Scarlet Shadow will be. Eventually, we'll meet with her. Again.
Does she know who Scarlet Shadow is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
no.
think so.
Who?
Scarlet Shadow is this person that has a very fond, very fondness with. You
Fondness?
see that? You see that?
Yeah, I noticed he
He's
had a
killed
cut
Box
on your
like
throat.
3 times.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
kind of funny, honestly.
It was
She also
like-
paralyzed me.
multiple
And me.
times.
Multiple times.
What is she like? Who? Is
We
she?
don't know.
She's a tiefling.
I
We
think
think
she's a
she's a
changeling.
changeling, but
that's
we
what
have
I
no
meant.
proof.
Okay.
I think she's the last one, along with me.
Which sucks because she hates your guts.
It
Or
is
she's
pretty
No
rough.
baby making for you.
Don't.
I'm sure if we sat down and had a lot of long, good talks.
That he would get stabbed again?
Probably
Technically,
gets that again.
if I want to be very curious about it, you know,
Okay,
my
now
people-
please stop talking about.
How did you bring
Thank
it?
you.
How did you come back?
Oh, Namala helped.
Yeah.
It is our emergency verify.
And
Well,
it's
that's
gone
not.
now?
It was?
It's gone.
Lex also died like 3 times.
It was
Once.
What?
What did
Okay,
I
he was
tell you at the
unconscious 3
ice lake
times.
fight?
What?
Lost the
Make better decisions.
Boop.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to use it to
Sadak.
Revive Vox.
revive. Why?
Wait, which one was it?
Isn't he the only one that can do that now?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. But we had no other option because he was dead.
White mage dead.
Don't you have death ward?
Alright, enough speaking about
What
death.
was your idea?
I'm just saying that's crazy.
I cast
Yeah.
Guardian of Faith that night, but it did not work either.
Yeah.
Neither did David.
I'm sorry. How much damage have you done to her?
Plenty actually.
And
Yeah,
anyway,
with missing everything. Yeah. Okay.
shall we focus?
Scarlet Shadow. Should we go after her or what are we doing?
She'll show up when we least expect.
Okay. I think
Like
the
right now,
first
I'm
thing-
Scarlet Shadow.
I
Jumps across the
Stab
table.
you in the top of the head.
think our first priority is to figure out what to do about the staff. Because obviously we can't let Xerox get his hand on it, and we don't want to keep collecting souls in it.
We
because that's
kill
gonna give him more
Vok.
power.
And smash his staff.
The Mala, his staff, his soul will just go into the staff.
Church. If
We
we
kill
were to
Vok and keep
smash
the staff.
green gem, would that
And then
lose-
help
make the
Xerox.
staff lose all its power?
Okay.
This is
Probably.
Rachel, not Namal.
If we release the souls from it, can you tell is the souls what gives it power?
That's what it sounds like.
Okay,
Can I see
sorry,
the
you're
staff?
losing your
Didn't you
staff.
say something about
I'm not
bringing
giving
it
you
to
my
a
stuff.
lake or a pool?
Wait,
Oh yeah, we shouldn't. We should probably release the souls first and then smash it.
Well, we don't need to smash it because if the souls give it its power. Oh wait, but we do need to smash it because it'll just keep bringing
Because
in
then
souls.
if every
Yeah,
time
you're
we kill
right.
someone. So, me and Vox will go to the cave where the and we will destroy the staff. Is that correct, Vox?
Does anyone have
Nobody
any other
cares!
options?
What if I broke
Could we
Svarstein?
get
I'm sorry.
It's not
I
connecting
let go of
souls.
Boop to save your life. I do not want to hear it.
That is what Boop is for.
Yes, and this staff is being used for evil.
Could we replace the power source of the staff? Like put something new in there that
A
could
different
do the
crystal?
same? That could do the same thing?
Which
Does
sounds a
anybody
lot like.
have a crystal? Dingle doodles?
No, you can't say.
I just keep thinking
Church,
black
do you
and
know
white.
anything about that? You're like a
That's
wizard.
from Fairy Tale.
Or maybe we could take
I
off
don't know any
whatever's
other
making.
kinds of crystals like that.
What powers you?
Soul
What
Stone.
were used to power the Warforges?
His heart.
I have never questioned that.
Now
Can
I have.
can
Great, you
I
made church existential.
Oh,
church?
Don't.
Would you mind
Oh,
if I
Damon.
cast like that.
I
Damon.
do a little bit of
Damon.
investigating to see how you were built and how you were made? I am an inventor. I will not harm you in any way.
Sure.
Cool.
Watch he puts
I
church back
will-
together and his eyes are red. He reset him. Everyone's dead. And that's how we end the
Alright,
campaign.
Vox, I am no longer going to the cave with you.
What?
Zeph will go.
No, I'm not going.
I am going
I
to
think
I'm not
investigate.
going to. Okay, you go with Vok.
I'll go.
Wait, Geralt?
Yeah.
I'll go to the cave.
Did I want to?
Can I talk to you for a
Sadak,
second?
you can
Philip?
come with me
Say-
What?
and we'll investigate.
What if we could just take
Okay.
off
Wait,
of
do-
the stone whatever's making it suck in souls? Like, perhaps
I think
Stone
it's the
is-
stone
is-
itself.
Oh, it's the stone.
It's the kind of
Okay.
stone it is.
Okay.
Wait, do I have the third wheel?
I didn't ask her to come.
No, you're not there. What? Did you not acknowledge Sadak's presence?
No,
So-
Sadak
No,
is
I
coming
am
with
going
me.
with him.
Yeah. Me and Sadak are going to go take a
Namala or
part.
Alexa and Rosemary. Rosemary's
Namala
never seen
what?
the pool.
Has
No,
I
We're gonna
also
go to
have
the
never
pool
seen
and release the
I like
souls.
swimming, but I. Yes.
Yes.
I like swimming.
You can come to me.
I can't swim.
It
Okay.
could be a group trip.
Lex, what are you doing?
You want to see me get ripped open?
What?
yes, I'm going to the pool.
Morbid curiosity.
Could you teach me about what's going on?
About him?
Yeah, like could this be like a medical class? I'll take notes.
Sure.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go up to the workshop.
Let's do it.
I just
Church,
gotta-
Lex, and
Sadak.
Hey, please don't reset him. He will kill us.
Precisely, he'll kill me.
He will kill
just
me.
grab Geralt.
I don't know.
You're
what's
part of us,
happening.
This is
aren't
my
you?
job.
I know.
Rosemary,
He will
my
hunt me
job.
down.
You're gonna do a
Take
great
Damon,
job.
pull
You
him
see
You're
the
aside.
thing
part of
I
us,
just-
aren't you?
Geralt.
Did you see what we
Yeah,
flew in
that's
on?
right.
Unless
yes,
I
I
missed you
fixed
resigning.
that. I built it. Yeah.
I didn't.
That's
Or
incredible.
being
He
a
goes
traitor and
upstairs.
leaving the group.
I did not.
So you're part of us.
Yes.
So you were part of the statement that I just said.
Okay.
So you felt the need to specify and single yourself out for why?
Oh, just go.
Oh no.
what do you say to Geralt?
Here, wait 1 second. I'm trying to find my notes.
It's the
tail is
fanfic.
striping.
Yay!
It's the erotic.
No.
She pulls Geralt aside and says, "Wait a second. Let's go into the kitchen. I have something cooking."
Ah!
There we go.
Hopefully, it's a bodily oven.
I'm doing his belt, which is a sword, and she's like, "What the? Why is this a
And
sword?"
then she stabs him.
Takes off her jacket. That's not.
Hang on.
Okay.
You can do somebody else. I'm trying. What did I buy? Oh wait, never mind. I have it.
Okay.
You're an amputee.
Hey.
And she slaps him with it.
Here. And she hands him the coffee beans.
What's this?
Coffee beans.
Oh.
You make juice.
No, I know what it is.
Yeah.
Haven't seen them in a while.
Juice.
Is this for me?
Yes.
You
You don't like them, do you?
No.
That's okay. You know what? I also got you this, and I give him the lockpick thing. You like learning new things, right? So you could have that, or you could have both if you like them, or if
Or you
not,
could have
you
me.
just-
These are great. They're for me though? Like,
Yeah.
Am I just giving you random things?
No, they're for you. I got them for you.
Okay. You're staring at me a little weird.
Tell him.
Tell him.
He takes out his bag.
Rosemary's
puts
whispering
one
from
in
the other room.
Tell him. Also,
Thank you.
I learned some things about you and the other guy.
Oh yeah.
Basically the best way to like fight him is to remind you of who you are. So, we're definitely gonna have to talk about some of these things. Here, wait, pause. Is this time to like talk about this, or should I save this conversation for a later period?
What do you mean talk about this?
I was gonna tell him about the stuff I saw in the fuzzy dream, and then go into like some of my stuff. But is there a better time to do this than right now?
You're bringing along with you.
Yeah, but I don't want to tell him on the way because he's there. No offense.
Fair.
She wouldn't tell you any of this.
Yeah, she
so-
wouldn't.
You can tell him now.
Okay, I'll be quick. I'm sorry.
Don't be
No,
sorry,
this is
guys.
Good.
This is
This
role
is good.
play.
Conversations.
So basically, there's this like mystery man who's been appearing to me in my dreams, and like has this whole static thing going on, and then I can't move, like I'm almost paralyzed. Anyway, he's been telling me things about you, and then we went into this cave where this master seer guy and like made us see our past or whatever, and I saw yours. You were with this woman, and I think it's the woman that you loved because she called you Jerry. Right? It was Jerry? No, what was it?
Gary.
Gary? What was it?
Gigi.
Gigi! It was Gigi. She called you Gigi,
Good going.
and that's when she gave you the necklace. And you were saying, I don't think we should take the job. And then she said something about like the champions of blank. And then she tried saying somebody's name. She started saying like G, and then didn't say anything. Like I couldn't hear the name. But it sounded like you were talking about some sort of job, and she was worried she wouldn't come back. You didn't want to do it because you thought it was too dangerous.
I don't remember a lot though. Obviously after a certain point. There's also a point I don't remember before. And it's considerable now. I can only remember and recall clearly about 2 years of my life. The rest is spotty.
Well, anyway, I saw the woman, and
Can
she's
we
the
lower
one
the music a
who
little?
gave you the necklace.
I said, can we lower the
They're having a
music a
serious
little?
conversation. It's like,
Well, she's the one who gave you the necklace, I think. I kind of like show him the necklace.
I know someone gave me the necklace, and I know they were very important to me, but I don't remember much about who they
Well,
were.
I just kind of like, I wrote everything down that I saw in the cave, and I just kind of give it to him. Maybe if you look at it, it'll remind you. So yeah, and then I got you, I don't know. Namala said that gift giving was a way of showing one's feelings. So I got the gifts for you. But if you don't like them, I just take them back.
It's very nice.
I hate you. And if there's ever anything you want to know about me, like my past, I know you can't really remember, but I'd be willing to tell you.
We have time. So, we'll see. We don't really get much time together.
That's also true. I think we're gonna stay here for a little bit to kind of regroup and figure out what we're doing.
Okay. Let's check out this cave. I know it was important to me.
It's where you were kidnapped.
I know.
Okay. Oh yeah, maybe going there will help you. Oh, well, you may not want. In my defense, I didn't say I love you back because I didn't know who I was at the time and I couldn't handle my emotions. So if you remember that part, please don't get mad.
That's fine.
Okay, let's go to the cave.
Plato's cave.
Is everybody going or?
No, me, Lex.
No.
Oh,
Like,
sit down.
that's here.
The mall is coming.
Should we get Maddie a seat
Right?
at
You
the
said you
table?
wanted to go to
Yeah,
the cave?
Maddie.
I
you
don't
want to
remember.
I swim.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah,
want to-
swimming.
No,
No, Maddie. Bring up the chair.
Okay.
Why would you sit on the?
I don't know.
Instant.
Right.
Meditation. No.
Sit on top of Brandon's lap.
Uh-oh.
Upstairs in the lab.
Can I possibly sit here?
Yes.
No.
How dare.
Church is like sitting there and you're trying to open them up.
All right,
What are
buddy.
you doing with your mouth?
I don't know.
Buddy-o. He's putting his
Video
hand up.
pal.
All right.
You actually find the schematics in the room for how he's built.
Oh,
Give me
Built
1
here.
second. Let's take out my
Holy.
notebook.
Or at least it was worked on. Yeah, it's very, 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 very complicated. Actually, wait.
15.
Nice.
Sadak like looks at Lex and he like pulls out his like wizard book thing. And he's like, "What are we doing?"
What does it say?
Damon's in front of him. He's going over it. Ooh, man, this is complicated.
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 Explain it like I'm
Complicated.
2.
Big battery. Somewhere in this region. He's pointing to his like chest. And that is connected to
The thigh
everything.
bone.
Sadak is doodling.
Namala, get out of
I'm
the room.
not here.
Namala, get out of the room. Namala, get out of the room. I'll do it.
Just better.
Do you want to talk about it?
Damon's going breaking.
You have like a little curly cue like Superman.
Kind of.
Oh.
Pretty much.
Alright. Yeah, you find schematics. You're trying to find his power source.
Yeah, where is it?
You like open up his chest, just kind of like opens up, kind of like a ribcage, just like opening, kind of.
Well,
like,
that makes
like two
surgery
separate-
rather convenient.
Yeah.
Hello?
Church shuts down when you do this procedure on him.
I'm going through
We
the
love you,
schematic.
You like find like a couple buttons that like move other things, and then in the center, held between like two kind of like circular bits, is this large green crystal.
Oh no. No.
But it is glowing brightly.
Is that
It's not very big. It's like it's a bigger than Boop, but smaller than the staff. Like it's like
Okay.
it's like this is this Boop was smaller than this.
church
It's-
has many souls?
It's kind of like a bigger D8, just kind of like
Okay.
sitting in there, just like
Um,
Oh, he's powered by souls.
we're going
That
to.
looks like what.
roll me a
Wait. Oh.
Tinker Tools
Tinker's tool.
Tinker's Tools check.
If I have proficiency in that.
Dueling.
So you roll that with Dex also.
This is what
Well,
Sadak is
Dex.
doing right now.
So Dex plus
Like
your
pretending it's a
proficiency modifier.
pencil instead of a.
It's gonna be a 15
Because I don't have a new notebook with
What's your
me.
Dex?
plus 4.
Plus your proficiency modifier.
That is plus 4.
Plus your proficiency modifier.
What's my proficiency modifier?
4.
Plus 4.
So
So
plus
8.
8. So
Oh,
18.
so 18. Yeah.
Inside, you also find many pieces that have well on like the schematics it says like Elrivi and all that stuff because he's the one that created it. But you also find in there inside there on many of the metal pieces and some of the intricate workings you find like a signature, almost like a stamped imprint of like a signature of something else. And looking at it closer, it
I just can't believe I have to explain this anymore.
Find it.
Oh my god.
What?
Sadak is just doodling in his notebook. He's not actually taking notes.
Can I see your
Yeah, hold on. I just have to finish it.
On the chest pieces and like all these intricate, complicated pieces, especially the parts around the gem, there is the initials GT in the signature, and those are also the initials of your father.
Well, it's. Do I know it's my dad's signature? Ah, fuck.
It's got like this very fancy T at the end.
All right.
It's like a circular like, stamp that was like burned into many of the things.
So,
You also find tons of things throughout Church's body that like wows you, and like all these like mechanisms that kind of like work together.
anything broken that I can fix on him, or like just like
His
out of
heart.
place that I'm like.
He has like one latch that like doesn't like fully open, like the valve is kind of broken, and
His
I'm
heart.
sure you're able to like pull that out, replace it, and then it like closes properly. Kind of like sits up. His eyes turn back on. Red. No, they're blue. What did you find?
I found you had a latch that wasn't closing properly.
Okay,
And I fixed it.
wonderful.
I also found your power source.
Oh, good.
How did you close that latch? Just for
I just I'll talk about that later.
why did I come here?
I pulled out the wire, I oiled it, and I just tightened the screws for it. Did you not pay attention to it?
Well, you were supposed to be giving
I can tell
instructions.
you afterwards.
Sorry.
This was a master class. I
Sadak,
paid
did
a
you
lot
take
of money.
your notes?
Yes.
Can I? What are your notes? Can I see your notes?
Oh. She gave me a six pack. She didn't give you a six pack.
I'm obviously
has
wearing
a shirt
clothes.
Where am I?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I forgot your face was away. I can draw it. I don't. What do you? Hold on. Hold on.
I'll draw you too.
What did you find with my power source?
You know what we're talking about? We actually should talk about this when Zeph is here.
Okay.
It's nothing bad, trust me.
Does he believe
I
you?
also found your I also found the signature of who made you.
Oh, who's that?
Sadak and Lex, can you leave for a moment?
But I have to finish the drawing.
Finish the drawing outside.
Okay. We can compare notes.
Okay.
I come out. You seriously only drew pictures? This is how he did the latch. He just pulled it out.
I was.
Church, do you remember any of when you were being created? Anything?
Not much. Once I was born, I lived here for a little. Well, I don't remember much about existing beforehand, as my master wiped all those memories from me. But my earliest memories are living in this house.
Uh-huh. With who?
With Mr. Olivia. My
Uh-huh.
master.
Do you remember anyone else after that?
Afterwards, no. And my memory is perfect after that point.
So, yeah, we have a lot to talk about.
I'll debrief.
Yes.
Your father. Or, not your father.
My friend.
My father.
Your father?
My father is... Do I know he's the one who built Lex, or is it
You
just
know he built those parts.
those parts?
Yeah, and there's a decent amount of parts. And
So-
it's especially the gem part.
So I know at least that, like, even if Mr. Riviere is Mr. R. Elrivian, whatever. Is Elrivian, he's the one who actually, like, physically put together church?
He put together the Warforged. Like,
okay.
He's the creator of the Warforged, and it seems like he got some parts from your dad.
Okay.
Like, your dad was in part of the creation of them.
Okay. Well, my father supplied some of the parts that built you. And I have reason to believe that he was involved in the creation of you.
Oh. That's interesting.
It is very interesting. And, kind of confirms that my dad was a genocidal maniac.
Yes, I didn't want to point out that your father took place in warmongering genocide.
Yep. Yeah. I thank you for holding that, but let's keep this between us for a little bit before we talk to Zeph about it. Let's talk to Zeph about it first, and then we'll talk to Vocht about it.
Okay.
Alright?
Sure.
Let's go see the drawing that Sadak and Church did, and
Chris
Lex
has a-
did.
Church has a crystal in him.
And it's very, very bright and
So wait, Sadak, you use contour lines to define the jaws?
I use the pencil and I draw like a triangle, but except not the top of the triangle, it's just the pointy bit.
Oh, just the pointy.
Yes.
Everyone else is
But not
at
for
the
me,
pool.
because mine's like a square.
Oh, yours is like a square.
Yours is kind of like a square too.
Ooh. Ooh.
Everyone else is at the pool.
This is gonna be my new profile. Real wide one.
You guys all walk in there. Koji's like, oh.
My commissions are open.
What?
This is cave.
Yes. Yes.
Ah, nature's
It's
work.
dark in here.
Do you like the dark that much?
He just like steps backwards and disappears.
Can I see any like lanterns?
Koji!
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 Can I,
What are you looking for? Just right over your shoulder.
I punch him.
You just
Oh, I have a torch. Can I light a torch?
Sure.
I light a torch.
Just a
Yes,
little
keep him
underneath
from
you.
going into the darkness.
What, does he do
Chases
this
him
normal?
with a
Does he
sword.
do this?
No! Get away!
You may not be darkened.
Does he do the
He just
all right?
runs ahead, just like, and then just like kind of disappears.
Weirdo.
Does he do this normal?
Okay.
How should I know?
Release the souls.
Just
I walk to the edge of the pool. Man.
What other option do we have?
Disenchantment.
There's no other way to power the thing. And as long as Vocht has that, whenever he's around a dying person, their soul will be sucked into it, and Zirak will use it to cast a spell.
Which is
How come
bad.
my soul wasn't sucked into it?
This
I did-
doesn't look
I-
like a
Priority?
swimming pool.
Plot hole.
Was it priority? The monster took priority?
A couple of things. Well, you guys don't know.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
But basically, it would have. Or it could have.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait,
Could
so
have
are we
taken
swimming or not?
Lex's soul.
It could have. But
Which
My
is
soul
why it's
never
a
left my
liability. Because we die a lot.
they
And there are
have
a
a
lot of people who
capacity.
die around us.
And some people's souls are more
Thick.
powerful than others.
You have a thick soul.
Double
she
cheeking it out.
I mean, Geralt, do you have any other options?
No, I don't know. As a person with the most souls here, it just, I don't know, like
wait.
the most souls.
Wait.
Wait a minute. Dip him.
If we, just Cameron thinking, if we kill Geralt,
Oh my god!
will the two souls be sucked into the grease? And then we can just open it up like a can of
remember I
beans
said it
and
has a
just
capacity
take
and
out.
some lives are bigger? One of those souls is a demigod.
So
And it would
wouldn't
probably
get sucked
instantly
in.
crack this.
Yeah, no, that's not actually.
Yeah, then your boyfriend would be a demon.
Oh,
like
I
all
forgot
demons.
to tell you. we cannot kill Geralt. In case
Oh, that was that on the option?
What?
No. Because somebody. No.
Yes.
Somebody said that we should kill you. And
Not me,
that
not
would be
me,
a
I was
way
saying
to get the second soul inside of you out.
Oh.
But it's not going to work because the soul inside of you is a demigod, and he's more powerful. So if somebody kills you, then he'll most likely take over your body, and then you would just go to floaty heaven, I guess, or whatever you believe in. So yeah. In case anyone was thinking that, don't.
I was not thinking.
She looks at
This
Mark.
stuff I came down here for a particular reason. He just kind of like walks around like the area of like where he died. Basically died.
That was
So
right over
we're
here.
not.
That was
I
right
kinda-
here exactly.
I kind of walk with him a little bit.
Are we
Hold
swimming
up the
or not?
torch.
He's just like,
Okay. Back me up a little bit. I stand like halfway between. No, like halfway between. Thank you.
Kind of where you were when you were the person died.
Well, it seems that you
Shut
were
up.
made to be used for evil. Of course, you're Xerax staff. What do they expect? But
What else do you
No,
think?
I was.
I'm
pointing to
Koji.
her.
I'm Koji.
Yeah.
But it's
I
going
kneel.
to
I kneel to the edge. I kneel at the edge of the pool. I'm like, I put my hand in the pool again. You know. Hey everyone, I'm back. I have to give you some souls, so if you notice a little extra space being taken up, don't worry too much about it. Again, it might be the last time I talk to you guys, so I love all of you, and be well on the other side.
are you doing it?
I prayed to Zatari first.
What other? You keep saying that as if we have another option.
The option is just keep the staff. I'm fine if you do it.
We can't keep the staff. It's helping Xerac.
If he gets it.
We could bop him on the
he's
head.
gonna get it.
What
The
if he
next
just-
time we see him, he's gonna pop.
What if he
bonk
just
in
does
the
a Thor
forehead
thing,
and just
like-
be like, "I'll take that."
Oh, well, thank you.
He's gonna bop. We can
If
bop
you
him
think
on
it's
the
a
head with
capability,
the
then
staff.
yeah, do what you think. But you're gonna talk to Zatari? Or
Yeah.
pray to Zatari?
Yeah,
You're gonna just cast a spell or just regularly pray?
regularly pray.
Okay. What does he say?
Zatari, if I give up this weapon, I will not have strong enough weapons to take down Xerac. And then I will not be able to become the acolyte that you wish me to be. I hope that if I give this up, you'll provide something that I can use to trick the enemy, to lull my enemies into a sense of security, so that I may strike them down when they least expect.
Rosemary's like, damn, I'm a matchmaker. What the fuck are you talking about?
You are the goddess of trickery. And even if it is a trick to give me nothing, I think the greatest trick would be to give me something. Even when I don't deserve it.
Religion check.
Alright.
I hope.
Don't you have a bad religion score?
Yeah.
You're a
What's
clearic!
your religion score?
That doesn't matter. Religion is intelligence.
It
Clerics.
also kind of works because the religion is also like, do you know the history of religion? So I don't know shit. He's like, I know Zatari, man.
Oh, that's a 9.
9 in total?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. You don't get an immediate response.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you feel Zatari all around you in this place. It's literally one of her temples. One of her only temples.
What is
Alright.
your religion modifier?
We literally just said it 0.
0? Damon has a higher religion than,
It's because Damon knows history.
and because Damon's religious.
I also have a higher religion.
And Jeff's an atheist.
Yeah.
I'm -1.
That's why she's two different
She's
types of
religious.
atheists.
Xerac is an autotheist.
What are you doing?
I dip the staff into the waters.
As soon as you do, green energy of just thousands of souls just shoot out into the water, filling the entire pool, just emanating out from it. This glowing bright flash of green blinds all of you as it just emanates all throughout. Like, not joking, thousands of souls. And you pull the thing out of the water, and it is gray
I can't see.
with a tiny tint of green, just like from the natural stone's color.
I can't see.
Like it's not glowing like it used to be.
Well, no more mass cure wounds.
We'll find something else, but we can't help Xerac at this point.
The whole pool is like green. It's slowly turning back to its blue and like whitish almost color.
That entire pool.
Thousands.
But even before that?
This staff used to be in Xerac's hands.
No, I understand that. I just meant this pool can hold souls?
Yes. It currently held, well, before what I just
What do
did.
you think would happen if someone went swimming unit?
Harold is actually kneeled down at the feet of like the pool, just like looking, staring into it at all the souls.
Don't
Can
get
I-
too close, you might get possessed by more.
I don't think that's possible.
That's not how it
Lala.
works. I just
I
dipped my
don't
head
know.
in there.
Highest intelligence, guys.
I was, oh, you did. You must have been freaked out when
The
I
voices
dipped my
in my
hand
head
in
are
there and
telling me
started
that's
talking. I was, talking to my family.
Oh.
Yes, when a changeling dies on this island, their soul goes here. The temple.
Anybody dies on this island, their soul goes here.
Okay? Yes,
So
anyone that dies on this island, their soul goes here.
Oh.
And all of my ancestors, along with my current family, are in here now. At least they're safe.
You had already released all the souls in here. Remember, this is like a reservoir that all the souls on this island get sent to. And in previous time, when it was all changelings, they would go here, and then it was like a ritual that the main religious like priest would go in and release the souls yearly, and that was like a tribal like whole like thing.
Either way, he would still try. It brings him comfort.
Yeah, it's fine. Like you can probably still commune with them like through this pool, but like they're not in there.
Yeah.
You release them into the afterlife.
Yeah.
Just to clarify,
Yeah.
Just
there were no souls in here when you got here. There were
Got it.
maybe like two. Like a guy tripped and died.
Does Sadak know about the ghost of Gontwen?
Yes.
Yeah, he
Yes.
took him aside, if you remember.
I'm very sorry for your loss. Should
I've heard it plenty of times already. It's alright. It's not every day. Never mind. I'll just keep it to myself.
shouldn't you release these ones as well from the pool?
I
Are you
probably
able to do
could.
that? I mean,
Yes,
just in case if.
It is at full cap. It does seem. I don't even know if it's at full capacity. Maybe it could hold millions of souls in here. But I think it's time to let these go. The less souls that can be attained is less of a fight won by Xerac. I go up to the main pedestal, and I hold on to the amulet, and I raise up the now powerless staff, and I speak in deep speech, saying, "May your souls be freed."
You perform the ritual in the way that you were taught or learned how, and all of these spirits in this almost like vortex of light, kind of like spectral energy starts beginning to float up. All these like bodies begin to like spin around, and they all like kind of like turn to you. You get to like see some of them, but there are like tons of people in here. Inside, spinning out is Rock. He just like spins over.
Oh,
and
yeah.
looks at you.
I wink at him.
Did I ever take his soul? His soul. Did I ever take his skull off my head?
Who knows?
No, I just kind of go. Wait, do I see him or is it just Val?
All of you see him. It's just
What?
mainly the ones that you know, like you can see. Just,
Why,
like,
yeah.
why is that bear glaring at us?
Because we killed him.
Ah,
That
he floats off.
bug bear.
but yes.
A ton of mixture of just regular old people, like guys in armor, some like adventurers, like all kinds of like things are in here. A lot of the enemies you guys have killed, like tons of like goblins.
The goblin campaign.
Yeah, stuff like it's like
Do we
floating
see
off.
Joa?
Do we see Joanne?
No, there's like, but there's any enemy you guys have killed while you had the staff, and a lot more from before.
When Xerac killed.
Oh my gosh, is my dad in there? Thank God.
Is my dad in there?
That's not
Is my dad in there?
You're a trick.
Is anybody's parents in here?
No, I only would have mentioned all the important ones.
Okay.
My
The rest
parents,
you don't know.
my parents already went up to them.
Yeah, you can't see them.
Okay.
Is my dad?
Your parents are at
Doc's
home.
like,
I
wait,
know.
that's my dad.
Why is he in there?
A decent portion of Leons are in there.
I'm not
Any
there.
dryads?
Hmm?
Any dryads?
Sure, you're in there, but you're not really. There's so many going past. You normally see just groups of people. Yeah. They all go up, and the pool is still and empty of any moving around like white wisps of souls.
You should probably smash that gemstone.
Is it that simple?
For all we know, they could gather souls within the shards.
Group was small.
I
Or like,
don't know what you're insinuating.
You smash
they
it,
could
but
take a
it's
shard.
smaller ones.
If I smash this
Oh.
right now, it could
Wait.
take shards
Okay.
and put souls in
okay.
them.
So how do we destroy it completely?
I don't know. Listen, I
I've
was
never
joking
destroyed
about
it.
We
gem.
eat it.
Most souls think.
Well,
No,
I don't think we should eat it.
Wasn't a suggestion. It was
You
just
burn gems.
a possible solution.
We talk to church.
Sure. Let's just take it back to church, I guess.
either we put it in a place where no one could ever find it.
We'll talk to church. He knows
In
a lot
our
about this
tummies.
stuff.
People
No.
will still die around us even if it's in our time.
I just kind of. Are we
A good
leaving?
idea.
No, you're fine.
And then
I just
we
kinda-
have their souls in our tummies. Is that how babies are made?
No.
No.
How do you have the house?
Actually,
That
I
is
don't know.
definitely
I don't
not
know
how
babies
babies
are
are.
made like that.
Let's not talk about that right now. I just kind
Girls
of
are
walk
my
over.
home.
You don't
and,
know.
I
Alright, Koji, come here.
just kind of awkwardly put my hand on Vox's
No,
shoulder.
wait, this is happening. How are babies made, those men?
And
You
I
set yourself up.
I so did! I shouldn't have done that! And I
Namala, listen.
How are the babies made,
You don't know
Rosemary?
either. Milan.
When a mommy and a daddy love each other very much. Oh my gosh. Oh
I've seen people do this and not love each other.
Zeph feels her sending stone ring.
Thank goodness.
What happens next?
Hello?
They have sex!
Oh.
Hey, it's Damon.
Why?
We got a situation.
Okay, we're coming back now.
We need you to come over.
Alright, we're coming back now.
You didn't say over.
Over!
Over.
Before we leave, I just kind of put my hand on Vox's shoulder and I'm like, I know it was hard for you to give up the staff. Thank you. Yeah, but he let the souls go at least.
What if he keeps the staff inside of the pool?
Then the souls will just
Zira
go
could
into
just come and
the
get it.
He
Like,
probably
we have
has
to
some
destroy it.
tracking beacon on it.
Damn, I thought.
The
I
more
thought.
of these gems we can destroy, the better off we'll be. And then, can I also just kind of like pat Carolyn?
Yeah, he like gets up and he's like, I'm fine.
You're good?
Yeah.
Do you remember anything?
I don't remember what happened.
I'm sorry.
For what?
For not saying it back.
I didn't.
To be honest, I didn't really recognize the feeling in myself. I've never had that feeling. I don't get attached.
Me too. I don't know if I really want to.
Oh. Okay. I hate the pressure of everybody looking at me.
No one look at her. No one look at her.
I'm not looking at her.
I know you're not.
I'm looking at the
You
table.
mean you don't want to
plenty of information in my journal telling you not to do it again.
Telling you not to get involved with this again?
Anyway.
Well, obviously I can't speak for you and I can't make a decision for you. And if I were in your shoes, I'd probably do the same thing you're doing, because I've done it before. But I can say that since I've been with this group, I've learned that sometimes it's more important to let people in so that you can grow. Because if you just go your entire life shutting people out, sure, you might be safe from heartbreak or whatever, but you're also going to be lonely and bitter and cynical and probably killing people for no reason. Not that I've done that.
I'm not worried about being lonely. It sounds a lot worse.
What do you mean?
The alternative.
Being happy?
I don't really understand this, but it's something horrible happened. And the way he made it seem, all of the joys that come from it aren't worth the suffering.
Cameron asking a question. Is he talking about what happened when he was kidnapped or before that?
For the stuff you don't know about.
Okay. I mean, I wish I could help. I don't really know about things that happened before we met because we never really talked about it. I respect whatever choice you make. And if you need to talk about anything, I'm a good listener.
Thank you. Let's get back.
Okay.
Good job, Zeph. That was very mature and kind.
Is that the message?
Yeah.
You can hear her voice, you know, it's just like, why is it in my head?
Yes, I have.
You guys head back, circle back around, being serenaded by Durga's songs.
So Sadak,
doing a good job.
is this drawing of an elf's ears racially acceptable?
Why are you asking Sadak? I'm the elf.
What are we talking about?
I have bigger ears.
Is this
okay, big ears.
is this racially acceptable, or is that just kind of?
Am I allowed to walk up?
It's small.
Did I write down?
It's supposed to
the
be.
things-
It's supposed to not be culturally acceptable.
Did I write down the things from the dream in the cave accurately with Geralt? I don't know why, but my notes are kind of sporadic.
Honestly, I just started drawing and it turned out to be
She's
very
like,
racist
I-
like, and then
Chinese.
when you know
So-
they go to the
You're there.
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
whenever
yes.
you tries to do it now, and you
I just
don't
kind of
want
walk
to,
in and I go straight
use
to
your
the
claws,
I'm
right?
like,
You can
what?
scratch
Let's
their
go
eyes
to a
out.
different
You just
room.
fight one
What?
person.
Different
Ow,
room.
ow.
This
That
way.
wasn't canon!
Different room.
I take Zeph to a different room.
Okay.
I'm like, so I opened him up, and yes, and I found out that my father supplied the supplies for the Warforge.
Okay, so you have terrible parents, just like all of, well, actually all of our parents are dead, but okay.
Well,
Okay.
that, and remember how I said I think he has a battery inside of him?
Yeah, something to run church.
Mm-hmm. Do you know how bright those crystals can get?
Damon, just tell me what you found inside of him.
He has a crystal that is very bright.
A green crystal?
Oh yeah. Like very, very bright. Like probably most of Vox people.
Okay, well,
A lot of Vox people probably.
Instead of getting able to pass on
Okay, well, we just released all the souls from the staff.
What are we gonna do? Take it out of?
We can't take the crystal out of the church.
He's powered by souls.
Yeah, but we can't just take away Church's life.
I
He's our
know.
friend.
I know. But he has possibly hundreds of thousands of souls powering him.
Right now, I'm saying it's not a major issue because he hasn't killed anyone recently. He's taken away all of his spells to kill people.
Mm-hmm.
So the issue right now isn't that he's gonna suck in more souls.
Well, if people die around him, he will suck in more
Well,
souls.
we'll just have to tell him to avoid death.
Oh yeah. Hey, church.
He's on
I
an
know
island.
that death follows our group pretty closely, but
No,
do you want to try and avoid it?
Listen, we're on an island. He's been working on the mansion. He's not gonna be around any dead people, okay?
Mm-hmm. I just think that that's gonna be an issue.
We can't take the gem out of it.
I know.
We
I'm
need to
not
find
saying.
an alternative power source.
Does he even know what powers the airships?
Does he know of an alternative power source
That's small enough
that we
to.
can put inside box?
Airships are just powered by
Inside
like
Church?
magic and like magical beings and stuff.
Can I ask a meta question?
Maybe.
Wait, so like, okay, so Zirak.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah.
He's
So
a person.
the guy that we hate. So with the staff that Voct had, we had to dippy into the pool and release the souls because Zirak was going to use them for badness.
Yeah.
Can he do that with Church?
Yeah, he can use the souls that Church has inside
If
of
he
him.
took the church's heart.
I have an idea. Give me a
I
second.
don't
Stay
know.
here.
Oh, so he actually needs
In
the
the bag.
Oh.
Yeah, like
And
he needs to steal
nobody
Buck's stuff.
gets
Vox, can you
hurt.
come here?
If he was
For
drunk.
Wait, no,
favor.
don't leave yet.
Oh, okay.
He already left.
Oh my gosh.
Alright.
Come here.
I'm gonna cry.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Vox,
There's a
I
secret
have a
going on?
meeting going
I've
on.
been
I
growing
don't know.
flowers.
Really? Oh wait, she would know that. She would know that.
Yes, have your
You've been
petunias
helping me.
Yes, Demon.
That staff.
Yes.
There are no souls in it.
Not that
You
you
haven't
know.
destroyed it.
No, I haven't.
Okay, can you still use its powers?
And I'm. Bzz.
No, you can't heal yourself or anyone.
No.
Okay.
Though I think that it will start right back up as soon as someone dies around me.
Okay, thanks. You can go back now.
An old man tripped outside.
Oh.
Is that all you need to talk to me about?
Yes.
Yep,
you
that
can
was
go
it.
back.
Thanks.
You
You
seem
can go now.
You
I
seem
pushed him out of the room.
suspicious.
Close it behind him, lock it.
Oh, okay.
Everything all right?
Is there a secret meeting going on, Vogt?
Yes.
I was just talking about flowers.
Yes, did we water them today?
Riveting.
If we...
Do we tell church?
What did you tell him when you saw it?
I didn't say anything.
You didn't say anything? Okay.
Well, I told them about
If
my
we
dad.
tell Church, he's gonna... Okay, as long as no one dies around Church, he's okay for the minute.
Do I know if his thing is like because it was burning so, like it was so bright? Is his at full capacity?
Look, the problem is, if Zirak gets a hold of Church's heart, then he can use the souls inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
If Zirak doesn't get a hold of Church, he's okay. But I think Zirak also knows that this is our base.
I
So he
also
could get a
think-
hold of Church at any moment.
My guess is he also knows where all the crystals are, like has a beacon or something.
Wait a minute, what happened to all the other Warforged? Do we know that? There are millions of Warforged. All of them have these... Sorry, not millions.
Voldemort looking ass.
Wait, I'm gonna go get Church.
Freaking Horcruxes
Information on
all
Horcruxes
over
are
the
very
place.
deserved.
I just kind of opened the dining room door. Church. I need to
I
ask you
Just
about...
like completely 180s.
I need to ask you about mechanical things.
Don't worry,
My
this
arm
happens
is
naturally. Don't
malfunctioning.
worry.
I need to ask you about
It doesn't look
That's
very
not
natural.
your arm.
It is for him.
My
Can I roll an
mechanical-
insight
Here
check?
you go.
Yeah. Can you come with me?
Don't worry, you get used to it. It's
Lex asked to
starting.
roll an insight check.
Okay.
Tell me, put
8.
my heart in the
Roll
bag,
Deception.
and nobody
What is
gets
my
hurt.
Oh, I have a 0 in deception. 16. Sorry.
George walks in.
I closed the door.
Am I in trouble?
No.
No.
Yes.
How many Warforged were created?
A couple hundred. Maybe 1,000.
Do you know what?
Hold on.
Loading.
Searching.
There
Loading.
are exactly 888 Warforged created at the time.
Oh, hell no.
How many were destroyed?
Do you know how many are still living?
In the battle against Gontwen, they fought valiantly against us and took down a couple of our Warforged. Only 3 casualties were found.
So there's 885 still living?
More had difficulties. There are 880 Warforged remaining.
800.
And then me.
And you. Do you know where these Warforged are?
Error.
Air?
Information missing.
Oh.
Of course.
It seems to have been scrubbed from my memory.
Of course it has.
Can we get your memory back?
Do we?
Unsure.
How would we do
Maybe
that?
he'll start
We
killing
can't just
people.
plug them into the computer.
I'll build
Or the
something.
wall.
If only my modified memory worked on constructs.
Church.
Wait a minute.
You took away all your killing spells, right?
Yes.
I also have a question. When other Warforged were killed or destroyed, were their chests opened up?
No. They were just destroyed.
You were the leader, right?
Yes.
Maybe just the leaders.
Were all Warforged made exactly the same?
All Warforged were made exactly the same, except for my specifications.
What are your specifications?
I have the specifications.
Although I was only made to be more powerful than them in my case of being a wizard, there were other Warforged among me that were also high class. I was not the only I was not the only high-ranking
So
official.
what makes you different from them?
I am the general, and I have magical powers. They had other powers like brute strength, agility, and other.
So not all of them have.
What if Scarlet Shadow's a Warforged?
How many other are there like you with
Other-
magical powers?
Other
Generals?
generals?
Other
Other
Warforged with
captains.
magical powers.
Magical?
Yeah. Or high ranking.
I believe there was only 2.
2 others?
2 others that had magical powers.
I also love how our minis are just like.
Huh?
I love how our minis
Staff
like
and
aren't
holy
facing the right way.
I'm a servant of Zero.
And steal.
Servant to you. Tell me I being assistant.
No.
Is there something you all need to tell me?
So, remember this morning when we were talking about Vox staff
Yes.
and how it has a crystal
Yes.
and how it's sucking in souls and that's how it's powered?
Yes.
You have a crystal inside of you,
Oh.
And it's very bright green.
which means there's a lot of souls in it.
You know, before you turn nice, you kind of, were a war machine and killed a lot of people. So there's a lot of souls inside of you.
His eyes turn off.
Church.
No.
Church. Church.
Oh.
We shouldn't have told him. Oh my gosh, we broke him. Church.
Okay.
Church. You're a good person. It's not.
Rebooted.
No.
Wait,
Sorry. I couldn't handle that. My system shut down.
Oh, church has trauma.
Church. It doesn't make you a bad person. You're a good person.
I am not a good person.
Yes,
you're
you
a good
are.
person now.
You've changed.
You're as good as any. I'm not there.
I'm also not a person.
Fine. You're a good robot. Okay, and you've helped us. Robot.
Wobot.
Yeah, you
Oh,
planted
robot.
a lot. Okay.
Flowers.
Yeah, you planted flowers.
Who's going to take care of the
Look.
flowers?
We're gonna figure this out, okay? We're gonna find another power source that can power you, and then we can release those souls, okay? Do you know of any other power source that could power you?
How are the other Warforged powered?
Yeah, how are the other Warforged powered?
All the other Warforged had similar power strengths to mine. If this is how I was constructed, we didn't have different artificers working on different versions of us.
So
One fixing me would fix a normal Warforged.
So there are 880 other Warforges with the green crystals inside them running.
Probably. That is the most probable scenario.
Got to be a scavenger hunt.
Oh shit.
Okay,
If they haven't been decommissioned.
true. Listen, you're okay for now. You're safe right now, okay? The only way this goes bad is if Zirak finds you and gets a hold of the crystal and uses those souls to cast his spell. So right now you're safe.
Okay.
So we're gonna work and we're gonna find another power source
I
that
will
can
find
power
another
you.
power source.
I'm fine with having this as a power source. I've already accepted who I am and what I've done. I'm continuing on my road to atonement.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
And we don't, obviously keep doing that.
Yeah.
It's the whole fact that we don't want Zirak to come and destroy you just to get a crystal out of your chest.
Yeah.
That's the thing that we're
That's
worried
why we're gonna
about.
try and find another power source. Because if we can find another power source, we can put that in you, and then we can destroy the crystal so that Zirak can't use it.
Okay.
And you won't be one of his targets.
But finding another power source could mean you lose your wizard abilities.
I'm okay with that so long as you're fine with losing my abilities.
Can
We
you
don't
still guard
see you
it?
as just an ability person. You're our friend.
Thank you, Seth. Well,
I love
I
you.
can protect myself. What?
I love you. I guess this is
Her emotion doesn't compute very
She
well.
she awkwardly tries to smile.
This is how Giggled felt.
I only
How's
understand
Bandit?
friendship. What is love?
How is Bandit?
Baby,
is
don't
love?
hurt me.
Love is.
I'm telling you,
Don't
I
hurt
should
me.
not be
how's
explaining
Bandit?
No more.
Bandit is fine. He normally likes to roam around.
Okay, so you know how Bandit is like your best friend?
Who's Bandit?
My cat.
Hojigan.
Hoji's cat.
It's adorable.
I guess I don't rank my friends, but sure, I really like Bandit.
Yes, so
Love is more
like
than
when you
really
really like someone.
Oh,
It's a
like Zeph and Geralt.
Mm-hmm. Wait,
I
Don't.
I got a question for you.
uh,
Can you cover your ears, Zeph? Has Rosemary said any of those kind of words, like in
She
reference to
talks
me?
a lot about love, and I pretend to understand.
Okay, but anything in reference to Dame Hind?
You?
Yeah, me.
She never talks about you. She talks about you, yes, just as much as anyone else.
You know what, Zeph? You
No,
didn't
I
say
got
you
my ears
love.
covered. I bet yours covered. My arms are
No,
just
what's up?
tired.
All right, yeah, that's fine.
Why would
Can
you
I
ask
open
him
them now?
and not Rosemary?
Okay.
We were talking about you and Gail.
The question is, should we tell Vokt about this?
Should we? Do you want to tell everyone about it? I could explain everything of what I found.
Or we could tell everyone and just not Vokt.
Buck has the right
Because-
to know. He already knows what I've done and has accepted me for it.
That's true.
Yeah, but my concern is that when he finds out that the crystal's inside of you, he's going to want to rip it out and go set the souls free right this minute. And I have a problem with that because, we care about you.
Losing my power source would mean the end of me.
Yeah, which is why we don't want to do that.
And that's why we're looking for a new power
So
source.
should we tell Vokt or
I
not?
will leave that up to you.
We should. If we're going to go on a whole
Fine, but if he tries to take out his heart, I'm going to kill him myself.
Good.
You say
Freaking
that about a
Scarlet
lot of
Shadow.
people.
I open team meeting.
Yes, that's what we were already doing.
Is this the secret meeting? Is it the team meeting now?
Yes, it is a team meeting now. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the team meeting.
And that's how you have to take care of the petunias and the sunflowers.
Okay.
Oh, you were talking to me. I
Geralt's
was
like,
So, all right, everyone.
You've
How
already
was
told
the
me
trip
this
to
3
the cave? Vakti boy.
Don't call me that ever again. Though it was sobering,
That's good.
I got to commune with my people for a bit. I'm glad that they're still in the afterlife.
That's good.
Oh, real quick, Church, do you know how to destroy a gemstone, the green gemstone that he's holding?
I've never heard of these power crystals before, or life gems, as I think you call them. I should have called them that.
Life gems. Yeah.
How about soul
Do you
gem?
know how to destroy it?
Soul gem.
Stones of life.
Copyright.
Does anyone know how to destroy a life gem? Because we need to destroy it completely so that no one can use it.
I do not.
Is there a volcano nearby?
Not that I can think of.
Meta, this ain't Lord of the Rings, bro.
Oh yeah, maybe somebody like fire, would that destroy a crystal? A crystal?
Life.
I could
A life
fire
gem.
breathe on it.
We'll figure that out eventually. We have more
Power
things to
word
talk about.
kill
So,
on the gem. Power word kill on the gem.
Power word?
We
anyway, so I would open up church here, and Sadak drew drawings.
I took notes.
You did
He took notes, yes.
good.
But we found another one of those crystals inside a church.
What?
We found another one
Oh
of those
yeah, I didn't show you my notes. That's right.
I
inside a
have my
church.
hand on my sword, just like keeping an eye
It
on Vox.
is
What?
very, very bright.
Basically, we have discovered the same crystal is inside of church, and possibly all other 880 warforged that were made.
You mean to tell me that all of my people never went the rest at all?
It's a possibility, because not all souls get sucked into the.
And to be fair,
The gem.
they all have capacities, and you did release souls.
It could have been normal humans.
There's it's not just. There's other souls inside of him, because church has killed people with us as well. But that is what we have discovered.
The people he's killed with us pale in comparison to the genocide he's part of.
Yes, he is trying to atone for that.
And I respect him for it.
Turn off again.
But... Oh my Bisadori.
We're gonna try and find another life source for church. Power source. And then once we find something that can power him to keep him alive, we'll take out the stone, we'll release the souls, and we'll destroy it just like we're gonna do to the staff.
How do we know Xerox will come from in the meantime?
We're gonna have to
He
keep an eye
hasn't
on
come
that and
from-
be careful.
Yeah.
Is his consciousness separate from his power source?
I don't know.
Can he make it separate from his power source?
Don't know.
Like a backup drive.
Restart.
So, David, in the schematics, did you see anything that would be like a memory bank that we could upload somewhere else for the time being while we put all of Vox people's souls to rest?
Did I read anything in the schematics about a memory bank and all that?
Oh,
No,
Is
I'm
it-
talking about
He's
you
asking
when I
Brandon.
read the schematics. No.
there is a certain device that has been, or I could research into it,
That
About-
would be helpful.
almost like a travel version of me.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Or
If-
we
We'll
could just
invest more
find
research.
another
Pocket
power
church.
source.
It's like Avengers, but
Pocket
backwards.
church. Pocket church.
Or we
I
could
can-
just find
Isn't
another.
that a
I was working on
Bible?
it before I met all of you, but gave up on the research after. He looks at Geralt.
Oh yeah, I need to catch you up on that.
I was told to divert my attention.
To be fair, I didn't know what he was diverting his attention from.
That's kind of a
Re-divert
major
right
thing
back to
he
that.
Diverted his attention.
You can take
No.
priority on that.
Okay, I'll work on that. I keep all
How-
of my schematics in a tight box, a lead box, so nothing can ever find it.
Lead box.
Yes.
Is that no
Are
mag?
they magical?
You can't see through a lead box with magic.
Can I see the schematics?
Sure.
So you could probably help him with that.
I can.
Basically, we're gonna figure this out. He'll find a way to, divert his memory until we can find a power source to switch it out so that he can still live. Okay? So this is top priority, finding a second power source.
Okay.
Is there any other way we can...
If it makes you feel any better, I haven't used much of my energy.
Church, my people weren't even granted life. Now they can't even be granted death.
But what I'm saying is they're not being expended. Just stored. I know that's not better. Or a good solution. But at least their souls weren't being used.
Man, what even happens to a soul when it's expended in such a way? Does it just leave existence?
All I know is I haven't tapped very far into my power source. Ever since, well, you know. I can do normal stuff without expending into it. But if I try to go over my limits, then, as you know, you can expend further using the crystals. It's the same for me. I can cast spells naturally.
So that means all this time that he's been healing us, he's been using other people's souls to do it?
Only with the staff.
That's uncomfortable.
Very.
A life for a life. Sounds about right.
That makes it better.
Tricky.
Thank you, Church.
As for the staff,
Church, let's head up and let's look at those schematics and see what we can do.
Before that, is there a way to track or see where the life gems are? Like, figure out where they are?
GPS.
Knocking over wine glasses.
We tried to see if he knew where the other Warforged had gone, but that part had been erased from his memory.
Yeah. But his memory is
MPS,
able
magical
to be erased.
positioning system.
We don't know about, like, if Xerac has any devices or anything. If his memory was erased, that doesn't mean that the locations were erased. It just means that he doesn't know. So, Xerac could have some sort of device that lets him locate the soul gems.
Yeah, there's probably a way to locate where all the life gems or whatever are. Mm-hmm. We don't have it right now.
Even so, and I don't know a lot about this, but would it be really wise to divert our attention to finding every single last one of these? It sounds like there is a lot of them. I know that they help Xerac, but
I think if we find them, we can deal with them as we find them.
We need to go to the source.
Yeah, but we need to fight Xerac basically.
What if we took all of the Warforged robots that have the life gems inside of them and we made an army to defeat Xerac with his own powers?
He could use the powers.
I think he might just take
he kills them.
the souls.
And we also don't know where the rest of them are.
And there was 880
But we should defeat him with his own powers.
But
we are his chosen people, remember?
As ironic and karmic.
Technically, we're his own powers.
You are? Oh, right.
Yeah, we're his chosen people.
No, it doesn't actually.
No, I'm like, fuck.
I'm saying that
we're
if we stumble across these green gems from now on, we need to do what we can to take them and release the souls. As far as Church goes, though, it's a problem because he's our friend. So we're obviously not going to take that away from him and kill him.
Yeah.
So we need to find an alternate power source that we can put inside of him. So we are able to take this gem out and release the souls.
Everyone close your eyes. I don't know if I opened it up.
Close your eyes.
No, I didn't. Alright, everyone is dozing.
What?
On some different shit.
Wait, why are we here?
Oh, sorry. I had the wrong. No, you're fine. It doesn't matter.
Dark cave.
Alright. No, you're good.
Oh, okay.
I got it away like 20 seconds.
But
So the question is, now we have that objective, but we need to know, we need to decide what we're going to do.
It sounds like we need more information on the stones, too.
Which, unfortunately, Belaford might have.
I know someone who might know about the stones.
Who's that?
You guys don't like him.
Who is it?
We
We are not going back
Let's
to the
go to the
master.
seeker.
We don't need to go. We don't need to go.
If
Actually,
he gives you one
we
more
don't
question,
need to.
I'll kill him.
We
Yeah.
What?
We don't need to go. When I went into the cave, I have a special power that I can talk to him when I want to and ask him questions. But they're a little more vague. So like, I can't get exact answers from him. But I can ask him
I'm down for a trip
yes
to
or
go
no
to the
questions,
secret.
basically.
Oh,
We're
I could
not
also,
going to the secret.
my book, when I write in it and I take a nap, it can give me information in a dream, like a prophet.
I'm talking about the same thing. You both have the same kind of ability. It's augury.
Okay.
How about you?
But mine's not connected to the guy, right? I'll throw it away.
How about you both do it? That way we have a better chance of getting an idea of.
I want to go see the secret.
We're not going
We're not.
to see
No,
the
I can do
seeker.
it here. We
I
don't
have
to
an
go.
airship.
You said-
I will go see it
Damon,
myself.
you said you angered another prison, and they're. Are they gonna come?
Bound.
No, they're gone. They left.
Yeah.
Yes, I know, but
They're on a
who
different
are
one.
they?
They're the
Bound.
bound. They're pretty much factionless. They don't rely on either side of the.
Okay.
But the queen's
Country.
probably going to be a little ticked off at us. Which, by the way, should you write her a letter explaining the magic thing and try to explain why wizard dude got away? And
The queen
yeah, they met the queen
of
It was so
Via
shiny.
Barrow of Elvin. They met the
you.
queen.
You met the
They did.
queen of the
I
Elven
didn't go because I'm known to
continent.
be vexing.
and
Elven
She
country.
was so shiny.
fair, that's
Everything was shiny. It was all so shiny.
yes, I bet.
I've never seen so much shiny in my life.
Was it a fun experience?
I don't know.
She ate
It
a
was
sandwich
scary.
off the street.
I did. That was fun.
Okay.
But then
too
Zeph
bright,
told me
my
not to,
eyes
so I
hurt.
couldn't eat anymore.
Namala,
So
you've
break
been
my
to the
eyes.
city
No,
before.
Anyway.
I was.
I can ask yes or no questions if you want to do that. Or I can just spend it to talk to the seeker because I miss him.
Is he like your teacher or?
Yes, he's my master.
We need a horny stick.
Senpai noticed me.
You gonna do it?
Yes, do it. Do it.
Well, I need to know the questions.
I
get 5, correct? 5? I will check.
You're talking about augury?
He like opens up. Yeah.
You get a question per casting.
oh, okay.
So
I don't know why I
every,
thought
every
five.
subsequent casting
Yeah.
will give you an incorrect reading.
Yikes.
I'll just write
It's like my divination.
And it's not really a yes or no question. It's is it going to be good or bad?
I just basically met the 2 answers sort of deal.
Well, if you're going to do that, I will. Might as well commune with my god as well.
Well, that's
so
not-
it's this guy again.
Okay.
What's
yeah,
it
I don't
called?
know why I thought there was 5.
Why would you communicate with your god? Wouldn't your god just like trick you and like tell you the wrong answer?
Maybe.
That sounds pointless. Your religion sounds pointless.
He has a point. You're
Yes.
literally. Your
I
goddess is
missed
literally
your
the goddess of trickery, and you're relying on her to tell you the truth.
That sounds awful.
Isn't that funny?
No,
Hilarious.
not when something is going to threaten our lives.
I
It's still a
think
little funny.
give him a chance. I think it's okay to at least try and ask her.
This is the same goddess who
ask her.
stabbed him. I just said
I just want to know.
At this point, I
Yeah.
do not think it was my
I
goddess.
have-
It was most definitely the Scarlet Shadow.
Because I don't need
It
this
was your
No,
goddess.
it was your goddess.
It was Scarlet
Your
Shadow.
goddess stabbed you and thought it was funny.
all right.
Don't you
all
love
right.
it when
And I
you
kinda
Alright.
just
Would that be far
decide,
from what you
no,
could do?
You're not gonna look at anything.
She could do it.
She would.
Probably would do it.
You fanatics.
I don't need my material.
Religious
components,
extremists,
right?
am I
'Cause
right,
the
guys?
star change just
Yeah.
gives me-
What even is a religion?
It's really
I'm going to
Team,
hell anyway.
Team Atheists.
Juniper and Brennius.
You're not an extremist, though.
Something that's burning.
You're
yeah, you need it.
amazing.
Or if it has like a
you.
gold
Sword.
core.
Breathtaking.
We need to
I
talk
don't
right
think
away.
so. It
Yes,
just says
you do.
specially marked sticks, bones, or similar.
Which I do.
tokens.
It does say that it costs 25 gold.
Yeah.
But if it's got the spell, but if it's like a
I mean, you
spell that you get
told
later,
me
you get
after
Okay.
the dance, you
Yeah.
would talk with me about something.
Yes. Why did you make that face? He's a vampire.
This is Seth, bro.
This is it, bro.
I know.
Alright, let's get this going. Are you asking a question?
Yes. What do I ask him about? I know the life gems, but what about the life gem
It's
specifically?
more about it's about an event. With the augury, it's like
I've never done these before.
I know, it's like how will going to the castle be, and it's like good, bad, or good and bad. So you had to word it in a way that's like about that, like is finding the life gems. How's that gonna act for us? You know,
Okay.
stuff like that. So you guys, so with that information that Sadak explains.
Maybe.
Can we ask a question like, is finding the life gems even, like,
Good or bad?
yeah, is it even worth pursuing at this point?
If we word it weirdly, yes, I think so.
That's a good idea.
Is it an attainable goal? Is it a smart goal?
It would be more like, we are going to pursue finding the life gems. Will this go good or bad? And then the seeker will say good or bad, or yes to both, or nothing.
Sorry, what? I'm sorry, I was thinking about the question.
It's okay. Thinking of Carol.
No, I was thinking about
She was thinking about
We have to ask. It's
Yes.
not really a yes or no question because I didn't know what I was talking about. It's more of a.
Thanks, DM.
It's more of a good result or bad result.
Okay.
how will finding the life gems go?
Yes, something like that. I didn't know if you wanted to get more specific.
So
than
then
that.
if it tells us it's gonna go badly, we should just not pursue finding the life gems?
Supposedly.
Or is not pursuing the life gems the way it goes badly?
Do we even need to at all? Could we just go to the source and kill Zirak?
Yes. Well, I think at this point, like,
He can't use them if he's dead.
at this point, finding and fighting Zirak is like the #1 goal. Because if we kill him, he can't use that fancy spell. He can't cast his 12th level spell, you know? And all those souls, then we can release them. But in the meantime, if we come across a Warforger, if we come across a green crystal, like one of these life crystals, we can
Bring it back.
free it and destroy the crystal. So I guess we don't really need to ask about the crystals.
We could just go and ask Satari where we need
Yeah,
to go
because she's
next.
going to give you a straight answer. We
Well,
just covered this.
Should they expect a straight answer? No.
No.
Because she lies.
She's
So what's
literally
the point
goddess
of going
of
and
doing
asking
that.
her, hey, what should we do? When she's probably going to be like,
Can
"Go
you
fuck
lie to
yourself."
the Zatari and have her believe you?
She's protected by life before.
No.
No,
What we're
I-
saying is like, can you deceive
Like,
Zatari?
Zatari might give us an honest answer if she thinks the reason why you're looking for the stones is for you to pull some massive trick.
Who says I'm not pulling a trick right now?
So you're
You
trying to
are so
deceive us?
dense.
Okay, I don't need you pulling your swords out on me, okay?
I'm not. No one's pulling out my sword. I'm about to
Do
pull
you
out
see
a
a
sword.
sword pulled out?
So I
I'm
need to
about
guess
to
this
pull out a
spell.
sword
I
right
don't know if I have to set up.
Guys,
I'm gonna
let's-
go cast divination. You
I'm
have
going to watch you do it.
Okay.
I don't care about that.
Alrighty then.
Sadak,
I'm
Yes, damn it.
gonna go in the side room.
I
gosh,
believe.
Fred.
Do you have any? What are your ideas
Is
of
it
what
drawing
we
with
should
the
ask?
stars? I think she has augury too.
Who are you asking though?
Juniper and Brennius.
Let's just call upon our gods.
How are Ziff and Gerald gonna go?
Well, we got no god.
Let's not do that.
Well, Damon does technically.
I got book.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Who in this
Technically,
party doesn't have a god?
But
Geralt?
I mean, kind of.
Or Ch-
Geralt
I don't-
has a demigod.
I don't actively
does.
follow. What is her name? The
I
goddess
trust
of
in
good.
the name of my
The
Lord
goddess
and
of
Savior.
What?
Drew.
Kaljusa. Yeah, I don't follow Kaljusa, but I
Oh,
went,
you
I went
did
to
go there. That's true.
the Ass Sheath
Alright,
Plain.
sorry, go ahead. I'm just kind of, I'm like standing by the door just to kind of hear what Vox doing, just to make sure he doesn't pull some shit, and then kind of looking into the dining, like just kind of staying central location.
I'll cast divination.
Okay.
Ritual.
What are they doing?
Okay.
I've run 4 games, man.
I understand. I know. Let's see if Aurora put it in here.
Probably, but I don't. It wouldn't be that detailed.
I think it's solitaire divination.
This guy says.
Let's go, so.
I'm gonna.
Divination. Alright. You put in contact with a god or god servants. You ask a single question concerning a specific goal or event or activity to occur within 7 days. DM offers a truthful reply in any form. The spell doesn't consider any circumstances that
I'm
might
looking
change the
up
outcome.
the actual thing because I had to cut down on those. I would not trust what I put for those.
There is a 25% chance with each recast of the spell before a long rest for a random reading.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
What is your event in the next 7 days that you're asking about?
Your mommy saw the owl. It's a nesting owl.
It says the reply might be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen.
Yeah.
That's what it says.
But it's going to be truthful. Because that's how the spell works.
What I'm gonna do is, should I wait?
Elraven?
Mistress Satari, what should we pursue next? Destroying all of the stones? Or cutting it at its root?
Xerox.
Are you okay up there, Satari?
She'll stab you again.
Stabs me out of the clouds.
Beware of the one who pollutes.
Okay.
Okay.
How kind of... She always told the truth. You get the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Okay. You finished that?
And my eyes go like from being white to...
What are you two doing?
Okay. I have an answer.
I'm gonna write in my book. Just say, "Give me a dream about the stones," and then I'm gonna take my sleeping berries and I'm gonna eat them all.
Are you?
Fall asleep.
Wait, just in the middle of the kitchen? In the middle of the bedroom?
What? Does he? I shouldn't be surprised by this.
Drugs!
Drugs!
Do I hear him hit the table? I just kind of walk in.
What's the dark?
Next, it's a lot of
I
berries.
want to be surprised by this, but if he
thought it was nap time?
he ate berries.
Ah. What
Fox
is
is
the doctor?
praying to the
Sleepy
gods
berries.
of trickery.
Sleepy days.
You're not in the room yet, Rock.
I know.
Bouncing off. What?
I have a question in mind. I'm just figuring out how to word it for the wheel or woe
you should
thing.
not pick that up.
Is wheel good or wheel bad?
Wheel is good. Woe is bad. Wheel and woe is both good and bad. And
Wheel,
nothing
whoa,
is neither.
whoa. Nothing. Wait, so the opposite of woe is wheel?
Yes.
Oh, I learned something new today.
Wheel is me.
Wheel is me.
Oh. Rachel. The almonds. Yeah, that was Latin. I was like typing and I couldn't figure it out, and I was just like, just type it for me. And he's like typing, and I was like almost back, and then it like autocorrected to almonds, and then he was like, yeah.
I want some almonds now.
I am sorry if I have been speaking over you.
You're good.
Go. I'm sorry.
We're trying to find an alternate power source for church. We're trying to put his consciousness into something else. Will that be good for us? Or will that be bad?
Senor dickhead.
This isn't useful
While
information.
Sadak is doing that, Rosemary will push away from the table and go outside, just really quickly.
With what?
Nothing is an answer.
That's true.
Yeah, nothing's an answer. It just means it won't be good or bad.
She takes out her star map. Her form starts to glow a little bit, like a galaxy almost, and she'll also cast Augury with the spell focusing.
Low key like a galaxy.
And she'll kind of whisper, "Will trying to find Belaford be good or bad?"
These stars like kind of align, and you get the answer well. Or real.
So good.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You would not believe your eyes.
I would not believe
your eyes.
Nah, I'm asleep.
Nah, I'm asleep.
So now you need a roll. Hold on, I'm getting through all these.
Thank you.
I have a nightmare about trauma.
Wait, I'm confused. If you roll high, it's bad?
If I roll odd.
Oh.
Even or odd.
50-50.
You have
just
traumatizing dreams about pirates.
He just like in his dream.
Simon.
Yes, slit his throat.
What is it?
And about your argument with Belaford.
And about what about
Your argument with Belaford.
Ass clown.
So Damon is at the table, and while he's
Lex is
still
like-
sleeping, and everything, I just go, I'm like, dear Caldusa. I don't know how this works, but
Dear God, I don't know if you're there.
I got a couple questions. I think I need to ask a few like good or bad questions. Maybe.
Why did you turn southern like into an old
Southern?
Well,
but is there? Well, I guess I'm not casting a spell, so I really don't need to follow that good or bad rule. But what can I do to help church get memory or life source? Amen.
You hear the voice of Envy.
Yeah.
You don't get a response.
You hear the voice of Envy.
Is she saying anything?
No, I don't think she likes me. Not gonna lie.
That's a shame because I like you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh!
What is that called?
What?
Well, she's not in there yet. She's probably casting it during this
What
time.
is, who just did?
She said something to you and then you smiled and you were like, thank you. What is that called?
First off, that's a dude, number one.
No, I know.
Number two,
Did I say girl again?
Yeah, you said
Sorry,
girl.
I look at you and I think girl because you're a girl.
Wow.
Hi, Aurora.
that's called being nice friends. With a little bit of flirting.
What?
Then Rosemary comes in.
I'm kidding.
No.
Steph, I like you a lot too.
No,
Biffy, don't feel bad, please.
I don't like
I
that.
like you too.
I don't like it.
There we go. We're making progress. Good. Expressing our emotions and mature. Thank you, Sadak. You are excellent at this.
Thank you, pretty flower
Wink
lady.
at Gerald.
No.
You're
Hey,
welcome.
Gerald.
My name's Rosemary, by the way.
Wink at her. She says she likes it.
Damon, I will hit you.
I'll go. I'll go.
Okay.
Can I
Did
roll
anybody
persuasion?
get any answers to their gods or whatever?
No. Granted, I don't follow her, so didn't really expect anything.
I got an answer, and the answer was nothing. So, nothing particularly good or bad.
So
Damon
that
throws something at
didn't
Lex.
help really.
I mean, there won't be catastrophic results, I don't
Did
think.
you get an answer
What did
for
you
your
ask
dream?
him?
I asked him if changing church's power source would be a good or bad thing, and they said neither. So
Okay.
it won't be like church will explode and the
Okay.
entire mansion will go
So
down in
kinda-
flames, and Sirac will be rising from the ashes, laughing and.
So like neutral.
It won't
Yeah.
happen. It won't
It's
happen.
not.
It won't happen.
Okay, so neutral.
Zatari told me that she told me to beware of the polluter.
So what we already know?
So, like people who pump bad things into the air or the water?
Or all the fishing gear that's left in the ocean.
Political commentary.
Wait, what is?
All the fishing gear, 46% of all ocean pollution is fishing nets. Understand that, YouTube? You can't stop us!
That's
David,
just the
David,
microphone. The camera is
David.
You can't
Wait. Polluter?
Yes, the polluter.
Zero?
That could mean literally anybody.
That could literally be it.
Okay, so you should be aware of me because I killed more people than I can count.
How far can you go?
I might have thrown a glass.
Excuse me?
I also asked for help from my gods.
Yeah.
And
You're next one.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of guts here.
What?
Yes.
Love you, can't get. None of us went to school, I mean, right?
Oh, that's fair.
I
Rowan
was-
taught me
I had the
to
master
count.
to teach me.
I went to school.
Maybe, yeah.
I was
know
taught.
that
I was taught
My
basic
father did the
things
book
like
sometimes, and I
counting on your
watched, and then
fingers
I
by
fell
a
asleep.
deer in the forest.
I went to school.
Cool kid, you want a medal?
You asked the
I'm
question.
kidding, I didn't actually.
I learned more about knots.
Okay, what did you find out from your gods or whatever?
Well, I asked them if trying to find Belaford would go good or bad, and they said it would be good. So I think maybe.
we already knew
But
that
does
as
that
well.
mean
Possibly.
that we will find him or not find him? Because I think that not finding him, no, that would be good. That would be bad to not find him
Because
Okay.
I asked if finding him would be good or bad for us, and it said good. I know there's a lot of tension about him right now, but if we chose to pursue that option, not only could we try and find a source for church during, I almost said staff, church during, but if we look for him, we can find information, we can talk with Belaford.
I'm not saying we shouldn't find Belaford. I want to find Belaford. Okay.
You just want to kill him.
Again, why did he seemed like he had the best of intentions.
Rosemary,
towards-
you ask about best of intentions, but he banished people and he betrayed us.
You had to
so
be there.
there is kind of hard feelings.
Doesn't banishment
He
literally...
banished me to heaven. I mean, it could have been worse.
Isn't banishment literally
Did
a
he
harmless
hurt any
spell?
of you? Did he try to attack
Depending.
any of you? Did
No, but he stabbed us in the back.
When did he stab you?
I'm the one stepping in the back.
Metaphorically, Doc. Metaphorically.
I
Well,
think
as far
the
as
point that we are all trying to get across here is that even though he did not physically harm any of us, he did go against all of our wishes and acted in a way that was selfish to his own emotional motives and go against what we thought was best in the situation as a group.
In such a way that he thought
That
he
was
was
very well
protecting
spoken,
us.
Mama.
What?
Sorry, everyone just decided to talk to me at once. What?
In such a way that he thought he was protecting us.
That was very well spoken.
He did not think he was protecting us. He was thinking only of himself.
How was he thinking of himself?
Because he decided to banish Lex so that he could get away with making a deal with a dirty king.
Okay, I think we're focusing too much on the banishment thing. I think he would have just...
He was protecting us because he did not want to be hurt by losing us, which is understandable, but we wanted him to not make that decision. We were fine with sacrificing ourselves if that's what it took.
Okay.
And he wanted to protect his own feelings, so he banished Lex and went against our wishes.
Does protecting his feelings ultimately end with us being safe?
But that was not his motive.
It ends with us not having the information we need, Belaford having it, and him being in great
And
amount
him-
of danger.
And
Very
him
true.
helping Zirak in the process.
Well,
We
then
cannot
let's-
overlook that part where he helped the enemy. At that point, we don't care whether he hurt us physically or not. He did something actively that helped Zirak in the end. And we cannot forget that, whether he stabbed us physically or not. If you catch my drift. No one is arguing whether he caused us physical harm. But we cannot argue the fact that he went against our wishes and did so to help the enemy because he did not want to get a little bit hurt. Emotionally. Does that sound like something that's good to you? Vokt?
Goddamn, Rachel.
I go for inspiration. You go for inspiration.
Okay. I think she expressed our feelings very well. Okay, so basically what I'm seeing is crystals, we don't know. If we find one, we should try to get rid of it. Church is going to work on finding an alternate life source or this memory thing, so he's got that covered. So at this point, our options are pursuing Scarlet Shadow, which from, Mr. Dumbass said that we would find, he'd
Please
find
don't
us
call
when...
my master a dumbass.
Okay.
Doesn't end well usually.
Fine. Mr. Master.
Mr. Dumbmaster.
I think it's very rude to insult his master that
You
he
know what?
clearly
I think we
respects
should
a
go
lot.
to him.
What
Okay.
What would happen if someone insulted a friend you care about a lot?
Yeah.
I don't know, Damon. What would you think
What do you mean?
if somebody
Definitely not friends.
insulted your leafy
We're
love?
friends.
I think Durga's kind of ugly.
I punch him in the face.
He said Durga's ugly.
All right. Even I'm kind of like that. That takes some further step. That
I'm
One
kidding.
name.
He said he doesn't.
I'm kidding.
And I-
Okay.
Okay.
I think Durga's gonna.
I think people would feel bad.
Okay, basically we have the option of pursuing Scarlet Shadow, which we know that she's going to end up where we end up anyway, so I don't know what the point of is in that. Our second option is to find Belaford, which then we'd have more information depending on what it is. It could help us with Zirak, it could help us with the crystals, whatever. Another option... Anybody else have any other options?
I have an option. Quit.
We're not going to quit.
no.
That is an option.
You asked for other options.
We did not say it was a good option.
Exactly. I
We
didn't
have
say it
all
was a good option.
sacrificed a lot into this, so quitting now would just seem redundant.
Like
We
a
give
bad option.
Take it all, Zirak.
Doc and Rosemary haven't put out a
Gordon,
lot.
save your zero. Yeah.
I mean, Sadak sacrificed a lot of lives of her people.
Yeah, sure.
His.
His people. Damn it.
Damn.
And this, she says the ASSHOLE word,
H-O-L-E.
but I'm not going to say it.
Asshole.
Yeah, she says this
Asshole.
is trying to destroy the world that I live in
Yes.
and the people that I care
Asshole.
about.
Oh, sorry.
So,
Didn't say it was a good option. She
Since
asked for
we're a
other
team-
options.
since we're a team, we should vote on what we want to do next, okay? Personally, I think we should try and find Belaford, because the sooner we get this information, the more, the better.
I agree.
I say we should go after Scarlet Shadow.
Okay?
I just don't think we should kill him.
Belaford?
Yeah.
You can't control me.
I understand that.
Moving on. Who
I'm
else
not.
has votes?
I mean,
We are going to vote on that when the time comes.
In front of him, just, hey, who wants to kill Belaford?
wait, you can't kill me. Oh.
Team meeting. Who wants
You
to
can't
take
control
a
me.
vote? Who kills Grandpapa Belaford?
Me!
No.
Who,
Don't kill him.
Lex, what do you think we should do?
I'm gonna go for Belaford.
Cam. Look, you can't control me. Like.
The whole person.
You're cute.
I literally have dominate person.
You're cute.
Dominate
Let's
person.
move on.
Dominate.
What's your con?
Huh? I got pretty good con.
Wisdom.
Belaford's a
Oh, I don't have great.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, but in a fight, who are you gonna put your chips on? Me
Oh,
or
Ghostbusters.
You, because you take more hits.
But if he dominates you and eats you off of a cliff.
I literally could.
This better not be an actual conversation we're
Okay,
having right
let's,
now.
what are the
Pops up on
votes?
the door, says, "The guy that dominates me."
Who said that?
You?
Hey!
No,
She's
Mama.
actually a virgin. It's really fucking sad. She doesn't say that.
Oh, really? I
Dang.
understand what.
That was hurtful.
What?
What do you mean?
Don't say that.
Lex is.
I know, but
Lex
that
is a
was
virgin.
hurtful.
Is Zephyr?
But he's a
Yeah,
Chad.
Zeph's a virgin.
Don't add everybody at this table.
Then Zeph's over.
Does it matter? Or
I
Namal,
hope it doesn't matter to
what do
Damon.
you think we should do?
Oh. I think they are all.
It's seizures when I'm cool.
Passes out.
starts violently shaking.
I think they are all viable options that will ultimately be effective and productive for our cause.
Can I argue the whole Scarlet Shadow thing first
Yeah.
to see if this changes anyone's mind?
Yes.
Why?
Do you have
Ringing.
voices?
Oh.
Taking a phone call.
Hello, Zirak?
So
Is that your tinnitus calling?
every time when Scarlet Shadow.
Do you have an earbud in?
No, he just had a ringing in his
No, I had
ear.
a
Wait,
ringing.
you're
You just get
Yes.
tinnitus? It's just tinnitus calling.
I don't know.
I thought he had a thing in his ear.
Every
His mom was calling him or something.
every time we focus on doing something and Scarlet Shadow comes, we never are able to defeat her. If we focus on defeating Scarlet Shadow, I feel like we have a much better shot than her just showing up while we're in the middle of doing something and we're trying to focus on two things at once. That's why I think we should focus on getting Scarlet Shadow so we can get her out of the way and we can focus better on the other things that we need to do.
Does
How
anyone
would
have
we
the spell
find her?
locate person?
What?
Yeah, I have the spell locate person. Right there.
Wow, that wasn't very effective, Zeph.
Sorry, Zeph actually does that. Well, I'm not a magician, am I?
That's why I was asking the
Church,
magicians.
are
Okay.
you able to cast locate person?
I don't know if that's a spell, guys.
I know.
Locate person is not a
object.
spell?
Well, locate
Wait a minute.
object. There's locate creature.
Oh,
Wait
so
a
we
minute,
can
wait a
locate
minute,
creature.
wait a minute, Brandon.
Good job.
Wait,
Good
didn't
job,
I
Zeph.
brand her?
It's Benjamin. You just channeled Benjamin.
Didn't I brand her in like one of our last fights with my curse?
Yeah.
So I know her location.
No, you can track her location.
Locate creature.
No, I have
You don't just go, oh, she's down
No,
here.
no, I know. Brand of castigation. Whenever you damage a creature, you choose to sear an arcane brand of hemocraft blah, blah, blah. You always know the direction to the branded creature, and each time the creature deals damage to you or a creature you see, they suffer psychotic. Did I put that on her though? I know I put it on somebody recently.
Me.
They face necrotic damage.
They take psychic damage every time they hurt me or another creature in 5 feet of me. I don't remember if I used it on her though.
She
I know
used it
you
when she
used
killed
it.
Vogt.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
used it when she killed Vogt. When
Have you used it since? Because you can only have it on one creature at a time.
no, she hasn't used
I
it.
haven't used it since. I don't use it much.
Okay.
But I don't remember.
You used it.
Because I know I used it
You had to
recently.
use it on her, Rockrat. I know that.
I didn't use it on Rock.
She didn't use that on Rockrat.
I wouldn't
Then you
waste
used
it
that
on
on
him.
her. You definitely used that on her because when she.
Or did I?
You have it on her. It's fine.
Or did I use it on Xerac when we fought him? Because I remember using it on a bad guy. But it was
No,
We
recently.
had
you
used
used
it
it recently.
But it was
no.
recently. So I
Yeah.
did
It was
that.
on
Yeah,
her
it was on her.
because she was running away and then you
Yeah.
did it.
And I
Yeah.
just kind of like, and then like, I'm like, wait a second.
She's that way.
She's that way.
Yeah. It doesn't tell you the distance.
What's that way?
Northwest.
Yes.
45 degrees.
Oh.
We're on a boat, Lex.
North, yeah.
I totally forgot I could do this, but the last time we fought her, I kind of sealed her with this like brand that I have in my blood magic.
Ooh, I have a brand.
So I can tell what direction she's in. So
It's
I
right
know
here,
that she's.
see?
I see
My
that.
family crest.
That's nice. I know that she's north of us right now.
No, it's a brand.
I don't know how far away she is, but I know that she's north of us. So if we want to pursue her, we could just go off of my tracking and keep heading north until we find her.
The only thing is, we don't know how far away she is.
Exactly. We have no clue how far away
But
she
she's
is.
north, so we know that she's not near Xerac, which is south.
I mean, it's the most information we have on anything at the moment.
That's true.
The only thing we have on Belaford is that he's where we would least
And
likely
that he's
think
good.
he
And
would
also that pursuing and
Is
finding
he in the
Scarlet
air, Brandon?
Shadow be.
Brandon, I look up in the air. Is he there? Ah, I found him!
What are you guys gonna do?
What does everybody else think?
I think the Scarlet
I
Shadow
do
is
think
a
that's
good
Scarlet
idea
Shadow.
because we have a lead on it.
Yeah.
Scarlet Shadow. Let's get her out of the way.
Calm down.
At least finish her arc.
Sadak? Yes, I know it was your idea. Oh.
I mean,
Good job.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like the intent. I feel like what my master said. It was the secret that said that, right, about Scarlet Shadow.
That her destiny is entwined with ours.
I feel like no matter what we did, she would come. If we were going to find Belaford, I mean,
The point is, if we're going to find Belaford and she shows up, she's going to impede on our goal to finish
but
that.
Belaford didn't. In his letter, he didn't sound like he didn't want us to find him. So I don't think that Belaford would be also trying to not.
Be found.
Yes.
Okay.
But if
The
he,
other thing with Belaford is, sorry to interrupt you. Last we knew, he was in Via Barrow. If we go to Via Barrow again right now, we may be facing some possible problems because they're not crazy about us right now because of the whole prison break.
I just sent a letter and that's not going to be there for a little while.
Well, the letter said where we least expect him, and we haven't really thought about that.
I would least expect to see him in a brothel, but you know, apparently he was there.
I mean, I don't know church as well as you, or not church, I'm sorry, Belaford, as well as you guys.
Alright.
I would at least like to consider, because I feel like we have I feel like maybe we could try and think about it a little bit. But if I understand if you do not want to spend the time on that, I am clearly outnumbered. So
The other thing with sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say I do agree with Sadak, only because when I did ask Juniper and Brenius, they did say that it would be good for us to pursue him.
The only other thing about Belaford is that he does have a price on his head. So the longer we wait to find him, the more chance there is that Xerac will find him and kill him.
And we don't want that to happen.
No, because we need the information. And so, let's think this out, okay?
We don't
Does
really have
anyone-
things in Belaford.
Well, can anyone think of an obvious location where no one would expect Belaford to be?
Here.
That's what my mind is with.
Church, do you feel any presence in the house? Can you do like a like a scan?
You
know?
cast detect magic.
I
Yeah.
can do locate creature,
Please.
but he has to be within 1,000 feet.
Well, let's see if you can see him in 1,000.
Okay.
Might as well.
Thank you, Church.
But after the time, he's just
Okay, well,
no.
he's not within 1,000 feet.
No.
Is the island bigger than 1,000 feet?
Yes. but only at its tips.
I don't.
Sorry. Wait, so from where we are right now, that doesn't reach the end of the island?
No, but I don't think he would be anywhere else but here, right?
True.
Unless
so
he's in the
it's not-
cave.
Any?
The cave is within 1,000 feet, ain't it?
Do we have any
He's
other?
not on the island.
He's not on the island, guys.
He's
Okay.
not on that.
Any other
So-
bases? Any other places he would be? The least we'd
I
expect
would
him was
not be.
Oh my gosh.
Xerac. but-
Yeah, that was my second guess.
He wouldn't be
With Xerac
with
now.
Xerac. That's too dangerous.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
He could be right under his
Please
nose.
tell me. Can you imagine if he's somewhere in the woods right now with Zachary?
Zachary!
Or he's with
Namala's friend.
Bradshaw.
What is I pull out my sending stone. I call Blythe's wife.
Anastasia.
Anastasia.
Okay.
Is this a booty call?
Yes, bye.
Hi, Anastasia. This is Damon, actually.
Who are you again?
Damon, I'm the one that got kidnapped, and the blood was inside of me, with the tree girl. I helped save you. You really don't remember me? I went to your wedding. I was one of the best men. I'm the super fashionable one.
I have a gun.
I have a gun.
Oh! Damon.
Yeah.
How are you?
I am well. How are you? How's being a queen and all that?
Difficult.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Especially with your prince being over here and everything, because you hear that, Blythe?
I'm sorry, I was just teaching, the student
For
how to
free,
sing.
but for free. We'll sure that
Yes, it's 100% for free.
Sorry, keep
I have a question. Remember Big Chonky Boy with the horse? He was kind of godlike, Belaford.
Oh, yeah.
Is he? Have you seen him recently?
No.
All right. Thank you.
As you're putting your thing away, you all feel your stepping stones buzz.
Hello.
Hello!
What? Where are you?
Hello?
Now, I'm sure you want to know where I am. This is a pre-recorded message.
How do you pre-record messages on this?
Be quiet, David. I knew you were going to ask that.
Charles, you didn't teach me this.
Anyways, I wanted to give you all some time and for me to figure out what's going on. I'm in Viabaro. You need to come here. There's some, interesting things to discover. I hope you freed Siffy's master. If you haven't, what have you been doing? But, anyways, yeah. Sorry everything that happened, but it's really worth it. Like, I'm sorry, Lex, but it had to happen. We'll talk later. Come to Viabaro and retrace your steps. Bye.
It sounds like a trap.
Bye.
It does sound like a trap.
Why would he want to trap us?
I don't know. Why would he do any of the things he did?
Well, he didn't.
I thought I knew him as well, and then it turns out that he banishes people and
Well, I'm not
and
saying
betrays
that you
our
don't
trust.
know him. I don't know him. I know him much less than any of you, but it just does not seem reasonable. He went to get information, and what would he gain from trapping us?
I don't know. But
Truth
I
is,
don't
we
know
don't know
anything
anything about him.
anymore.
Exactly.
I think we.
Alright. What are we doing? Are we pursuing Scarlet Shadow, or are we going to Viobaro and
Well,
tracing our steps?
Well, we have a much more clear lead now, so.
I mean, Viobaro is north of here, so if we cross Scarlet Shadow on the way,
That's true. You said they wouldn't like us there, though. Would we all need to disguise ourselves?
I sent a letter. If we take our time getting over there, we should arrive after the letter.
Is there any way to even sneak into the city? Ow! Without going through like the guards and the portals and all that?
Not without getting screwed over if they
Best
caught
without
us.
trace.
In an entire city. The capital. That ain't gonna work, sweetie.
Don't call me that ever again. Dimension door each of you individually.
Again, into the capital, the guards will be looking for us.
It is the magic capital of the world.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Well, are there walls around the city?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a city. It's a walled city.
We go after the letter. Is
When did
sent.
you send it?
Now. I sent it
As
already.
much as I do. Oh, but they would know.
What?
They haven't. I don't think Rosemary's never been to Viabaro, right? I've never been to Viabaro. I don't think Geralt's ever been to
Toured
Viabaro.
there, like the songs.
Yeah, but not with them.
The only
That's the
people on
point.
our passport right now are Sadak, Namala, Blythe, Vogt, Lex, Damon, and me.
So that would mean
And
we're,
Belaford.
they wouldn't
I
associate.
take his name off.
You etch onto like government
No.
documents.
No.
Cross out,
Goodness
straw,
gracious.
and
I draw little
yeah.
horns on his head.
My point is, they wouldn't associate me and possibly Gerald or some other people with your group, and they wouldn't be looking for us. It's only an option. I'm not saying we do it, but if we need if we want a
but
quicker way to
all
get
of
in.
All of us need to be there.
Yeah.
So it's just better if all of us just
Yes.
go after the letter or something.
I mean, what did you say in the letter?
I explained our situation and how we had nothing to do with the prison escape because we didn't.
True, we
We
didn't do
didn't.
anything.
And
you
I
explain,
gave her
like, the
all.
magic
Yeah,
stuff?
I explained everything to her.
He was waiting for the right time.
Well, what time is it? Like, during the day?
It's late.
So maybe if we go to bed and then tomorrow head
no,
out?
That's,
How long does it take for a
it's
letter?
like really late, I guess. Yeah, 'cause you guys just got back from
Yeah.
prison break. Like,
Do you know how long it takes for the letter to go out to get there?
Days.
I teleported the letter with the teleportation circle.
Letters from Gontwen don't take too long. We spend a lot of money on our courier service.
I'm going to sneeze.
Okay,
Give me a
so-
second.
So it should take to Viabaro
Alright.
a maximum of 3 days.
Okay.
If we take a boat and then I'm saying if we don't use my airship, because I know all of you guys want to use it.
It sounds like fun.
Thank you. It is a lot of fun, but some
You
people
could
would
probably
hate
pay
it.
extra to get it there next day.
Maybe we should do that. How much extra?
Ancient,
I'll figure it out when you go to sleep.
Okay.
ancient
I
Amazon.
know.
Lex,
Now
what
you
do you
go.
think? Should we just go there now and risk it?
Yeah. Seems like the only thing we can really do. I mean, we can look for a Scarlet Shadow, but it seems like the party's pretty much just divided on that, so we'll just go for Belaford.
It's hard with Scarlet Shadow because we don't know exactly where she is. I only know the direction. And
We are going in the direction she
And
is.
she will ambush us.
we will be going in the direction she's going. And also, like, the Seeker dude, whatever, said that wherever we end up, she'll find us. So, I feel like with what Belaford just said in his voice message, which
Well, yeah.
apparently we can do.
Now that we know exactly where he is. Church, how do you do that, by the way?
Well, I don't know if it was a voice message. With sending, you send it back, and you then receive things backwards. You send it to them, and then they respond back. It's not like, you know how like a radio when you click it. Like
Wait a minute. How was he even supposed to? We took his stone.
We didn't.
Yeah, we
He
did.
threw it away.
He
He threw it away.
Yeah, but we found it,
Did you take
and
it?
we have
Yeah,
it.
we took it.
You took it?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
He threw it away.
No, you guys didn't take it.
Yeah, we did.
I don't remember you saying I take the stone. And
We
keep
did
it."
take. We did take it. We didn't
What
leave it
would
in
we
the
have done it
thing.
with? Just
We
leave it
would-
in
we
the
didn't
trash
leave it
can?
in the- No, we didn't leave it.
I just thought it was. I never said I'd take it because I thought it was obvious that we would
No.
take it. Okay, if I'm being honest, I did not say that I took it with me. I just said I had it. So, If I'm being honest, I did not say the words, I take it with me.
Revamp.
I just assumed.
Retcon.
Can you do something?
Retcon.
Describe the message. Paper bird.
Did you say you would take it? Do you remember saying that?
He
Anybody?
casts sending.
Okay.
It's confusing whether or not he's a paladin or cleric.
A cleric?
Somehow we get a message. Okay.
He just casts sending, and okay. So then, if he's doing sending, then he just says it to Zeph. No, to Lex. Yeah, you tell everyone, and you can respond. You can respond back in that case, but you don't know if he's listening.
Fuck you.
We're coming to you.
Okay. Well, it's getting late, so perhaps everyone should sleep.
Can I give you money to go and send that
I have
mail?
money.
Yeah, okay. Send that mail as soon as possible.
Yes.
Next day delivery.
Alright. So we'll go to bed. And we'll do this tomorrow, I guess.
Damon, we still need to talk.
Yes, we do.
Body first.
Yeah,
I
yeah, that's what I was like.
Yeah, we'll go over you guys sleeping. I don't think there's too many interesting sleeping things. Like, everyone just goes to bed. I mean, like, what happens at night we'll go over. But I'm saying, like,
Oh.
you guys go into your rooms, you two have a conversation, but we'll say you do that in the morning. Durga's like, hey.
Hey, sailor.
Our
I can
lessons.
see now.
Our lessons.
Pretty good. Yeah, but, not a good teacher, but, he knows a lot.
What can you get for free, you know?
Yeah, he offered so much that it was free. He made sure, even as I was taught, like, go through it, that it was free.
Yeah.
Yeah. He even gave me 100.
Sing for
You
it.
get me better look.
No.
Sing for it.
Yes, you have to.
Fuck off,
Tell him to sing. Tell him to sing.
Sing the song I wrote, Brand.
Yes!
Sing the song I wrote for Durga.
No.
Sing Durga's ballad, which I wrote
You
for you.
sing.
You're the one who
I
fucking
wrote it
it.
for
Singing
you.
lessons.
Fuck you. This is a roleplay game.
So
I'm
that
just telling
role
you.
You're not
play-
role playing about
I'm
it.
gonna fucking stab you the next time I attack you, Scarlet Shadow. What?
Oh, she already does.
Durga's
Everyone goes to sleep. Koji and Gerald room together, I guess.
Do you
I don't know how.
Do you like Namala?
Yeah, everyone. There's.
Do you like Namala? I like her very much.
You may have to repeat it with other people, but yeah.
Sleep
Alright.
time.
We're gonna take a break. Let's be back here at 10:10.
Oh wait, yeah. What is
We're back.
Hello.
We talked about.
You guys aren't in the camera. Did someone move this? You guys
Hi.
Mom, it's not a
Sit
phase.
on the table.
It's not a face.
All right. So.
Scarlet Shadow visits you in your dreams.
I swear.
Yes.
She
Seth, roll me
stabs you in the
a
brain.
intelligence saving throw.
Dang it. Intelligence. I don't have
You have
it. Oh wait, I
6.
have a +6 in intelligence.
And y'all saying that I'm the smart and she got that one, didn't she? Oh.
It's a 2.
Again, 8.
Okay.
Please don't kill me.
Got it.
Okay.
Wait, are we asleep?
Mm-hmm.
But we're all
I'm not
in that-
sleeping.
I'm not moving everybody's please.
We're all
I'm not sleeping.
I was
Because
confused.
there's a difference.
David,
We all had a
Church
slumber
also took
party
you to
in the
his
big
like
conference
research
room.
laboratory thing, and he showed you this
Schematics.
the schematics for this device. It's like a spherical device, and he's talking to you basically about how to get the
My
and
thanks.
to float. It's just like a spherical. Fuck off. The spherical ball that just kind of like floats, and he would be inserted into that.
Ooh.
Like
Alright, I'm
the
going
good
to
witch.
spend most of the night studying that. Until like 4 or 5 a.m.
You have to trance for 4 hours.
Or a
right?
Pokemon!
Okay, so does Church. he
Church.
has to repair for 4 hours. So you both. Okay.
That was such a good trance, right, buddy? Trance so hard with that
I
one.
don't think anyone has any like bad dreams or anything.
What happens to me?
I know what happens. You'll see.
Oh boy.
You lose your other arm. It just falls off in your sleep.
Just shrivels off.
Alright, you guys wake up. The
Kafunk.
letter has been sent and probably has already arrived. It's like a day, but it's more like it's like instant mail. Like it's like you put it in a thing and it's just teleports across.
Yeah, because they also are good at magic.
I bet the dumb humans can't do that. Right?
I'm in my bed.
I'm talking at church.
Hmm?
How are you feeling, buddy?
Good.
How are you actually feeling?
Depressed.
Everybody asks, where is Belaford? But has anybody asked,
How is Belaford?
Oh, who cares?
He turns off.
Yeah, he's just like, I don't want to talk about that.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
I feel like a murderer.
He is a murderer.
We're all murderers.
That's true.
Damon hasn't murdered anyone.
You shot a guy
You
in the
have
head.
murdered people.
I shot a guy in the head. That isn't homicide. That's protecting my family.
Church is also not just a murderer, he's a genocidal murderer.
Okay.
You
In a
literally
nice way.
managed
Yes.
to almost destroy an entire.
I'm just saying,
But-
we've all done bad things. Lex and me
Keyword
especially.
almost.
So,
So what are you guys doing?
There's nothing
I wake
worse
up
than
and I just kind of like
a
look
child.
around. Okay. I actually go find church.
Okay.
I'm with church.
Rosemary's out sunbathing.
So, and then if I put the schematics, if we do this, then I feel like that would help. Why?
He's
I'm working on the magical
photosynthesizing.
parts, but a vessel is something I need more work.
Yeah, I think I can find something. Does she do that a lot?
All the time.
Okay, I should probably go talk to
You
her.
should know
Where are
this.
you guys?
We're in the top
We're
floor.
in the top round.
You guys are like waking up. You can knock on the door.
No.
Come in.
Open.
Hey.
Hi.
Quick question. So this arm that I have was made by Xerac, and there's like a
Okay, it
power.
wasn't made by Xerac.
Okay, you
I
made it, but he commissioned it. Basically,
Yeah.
in one of our last fights, it took control, and I wasn't able to do things.
Can
so
I
that
get the metal
means-
for the thing?
That he can control this arm, which means I need to get rid of it ASAP,
So
and I
if
need
we
to get a new arm.
if we find the supplies while I'm looking for the vessel for him, if I can find supplies to make an arm, I can make a better arm that doesn't. Better
You
in
can
the
make a
sense,
new arm.
yeah.
Okay.
In
Yeah,
the sense
that,
that-
and then I mean maybe if we could even find. I've heard there's like these rings that you put on or whatever, and it like grows back an arm.
You are going to the magic capital of the world.
Can I attach a gun to her arm?
No.
Yo.
I am a sword
Oh,
fighter.
like the fingers come down and it's like.
I am a
Yes!
sword fighter.
Zeph, that would be so cool.
Okay, a hand that turns
I
into
am
a
a
sword.
sword fighter.
That's
like
a
guts
Doctor
where
Who
you, like,
thing. I
Okay,
can't
what
take
about
credit for that.
what about a little thing like
Okay,
right
I
on
also
top?
want to be able to like hold things.
You'll be.
What-
It's like
what
a
kind of
little
things?
hidden.
Or like a little thingy.
You're
that
not
comes
in
out
the
of your
room,
finger.
Voct.
I'm saying it.
All
A
right,
little thingy that comes out of your finger.
Hand.
me. I'm gonna go see if Rosemary wants to go
See
down
if
to
it's
town real
all
quick
when
to
it's in
see
your chest.
if we can find a little vessel for him.
Wait, I thought we were going to Viabaro.
It definitely needs some more work. I don't think we're going to be able to build it now.
Never
This
mind,
is a
I
future
lied.
project.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
Joke's on
we'll
you.
how about we have some breakfast, collect everybody, and we'll head out to Viabaro, I guess.
Can we use the airship?
Can we? Oh, we can, I guess. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, got you there.
Gotta impress the lady somehow, you know.
Does she know?
I wouldn't know about that.
What has Geralt done? Okay, you know
I
how
leave
like
the room.
no, I follow her. You know how Geralt like
Okay,
is like
goodbye,
cuts
guys.
down people. We'll be back, church, and he's like shing, 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 shing. This is
Yeah.
what Damon's doing, by the way. He's like shing, 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 shing. Yeah, and then you're like, oh, that's so nice. Like you ever get that?
No.
You don't ever get that. You don't ever think like, damn, that man is hot when he does something.
I don't
You
want to
get
be
like
thinking
that.
these
So-
things, Damon.
Here's what my plan is.
Oh my god.
If no, this is about me now.
You don't believe
So
in it.
if we go on the airship, right, and
Yes.
we're flying, then maybe a certain
Rosemary.
someone. Don't say my name out loud. I don't want certain people involved knowing.
Okay.
So I
I'll
mean,
keep your
if
secret.
Walk
I
downstairs.
if I figure some like if I like maybe I'm piloting the thing or like maybe repair it or something, and
Okay.
you think she'll be like,
I don't know Rosemary.
that's so nice. Oh, look at that. Oh, look, he's so hot when he
I
pilots this
don't
airship.
know Rosemary, so I couldn't speak for her.
You're the one who let her be in the group.
That was not my choice. That was an everybody thing.
She did ask you.
It wasn't oh yeah, she did ask me. I forget that. Let's just go down and have breakfast, okay?
All
I'm
right.
sure
Geralt
she'll be
walks out.
impressed.
Shirtless.
Hey.
Hey.
Wait,
Wait,
for
is
real?
really?
Shirt, like soaking wet. He's
I
just, like,
turn around.
He's like drying his hair. He's like, "Hey, David."
Hey. I move up close to her. Oh, she looks so hot. I take it 100%.
Lift the metal up.
Do I have to roll damage to
No.
Just
Yeah, roll that. Roll
Just
that.
straight up winter
You
centuries, you man.
can't roll damage for punches. It's 1 plus your strength.
What's your strength? 4.
5 damage.
There goes your arm.
He like heads into like another room. He just walked out of like the shower area. He walks into his room.
Guess someone needs to go in there, huh? Ain't gonna be. I think Rosemary's calling me. Rosemary, I'm coming! I start walking down the stairs.
What?
She's still outside. What you do, Jeff?
No, I go downstairs.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. We left an opportunity.
I'm not gonna follow him to his room while he's dressing.
Does Lex sleep with Durga?
Yeah, they spoon.
Then you two wake up together. She's like,
Was he
"Are we here?"
Well. Paying for these lessons.
Yes. But isn't Hay just gonna come back with you soon? Or do you
Oh,
want-
yeah, soon.
It's really, do you want me to come with you? Stuff's getting more dangerous.
Does the DM want to manage another NPC?
Listen, I'm not much to manage. I'm kind of small, Lex.
What's the DM?
Sure, come with.
Okay.
I want you there.
And suplex. Yeah, she gets dressed, like, gets ready.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm gonna go downstairs.
Is anything
Oh.
anything special?
Actually, can I talk to Church again? Sorry.
What, Zeph?
Sorry, I forgot to tell you.
What's up, Zeph?
So I told you, what did I tell Church about Gerald so far?
Oh, everything.
Okay. Well, no, I haven't told him that. The soul thing. Look, the demigod's in him, you know that. I did find out that the best way to help him, like, get better is basically, like, there's 2 souls inside of him. So, like, if you kill him, the one soul that's more powerful will stay in his body, which is probably the demigod. So that's not an option. So the best way to help him, like, Gerald take over his own body is to remind him of, like, who he is and, like, his past and his dealings with the group, okay?
You're just staring.
Yeah, I know. So while I'm gone, can you, like, every day just kind of, like, talk to him and, you know, like, remind him of, like, memories of him and, like, stuff that you guys have done or, like, stuff that we've all done together?
I wasn't there for much of Gerald. If you don't remember, you came to my island.
Yes, I remember.
You came to this island, and then
yes,
a couple days later.
But just tell him stories about, like, stuff that's happened, about us, like...
Okay.
Just do your best. Okay?
How come Damon blew up that little
you know,
goblin
and
thing?
I tell him about, like, what the guy told me, like, the fuzzy dream guy. About, like, that stuff. Like, nothing specific, but just, like, try to remember, like, just try to remind him and help him.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Can you do that?
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is kind of all, like, you know how, like, when you have a plant and it's dying and so you talk to the plant? Is that kind of what we're doing with Gerald? Like, Gerald's dying and we're like, who's a good plant? Who's gonna grow up big and strong? Who's a good healthy plant? You are! Is that what we're doing?
Did you guys ever have one of those Furby dolls?
Yes.
And you'd talk to it, and, like, the more you talk to it, the better English it would speak.
What?
Did you ever have it when it, like, we had a glitch in ours that it would go satanic with certain words, and it would just, like, go crazy, like, and we're like, what the?
I don't think that's called a glitch. I think that's called a demon
my Furby
possession.
would speak, like, Furbies for most of the time, so it would be, like, when you first got it, it was, like, like that, but the more you spoke to it and had conversations, it would pick up how to say certain phrases, so it'd say, like, I love you, or, like, hello, like, stuff like that.
Or let me have your soul.
But then sometimes you'd walk in and it would just open its eyes and be like, like 2 in the morning, me sneaking back into my room and it's no, not today,
I want to get a Furby.
And that Furby ended up in the trash.
I want to get a Furby for our room, Brandon.
A furry?
A Furby.
Whoa!
And how do you know we don't already have one?
No, my Aunt Betty had like 8 Furbies. She collected them. And when I went to her house, you'd walk in, and if you set off one of them, the rest of them would go off too.
I kind of wanted to get back into Furbies when I was, like, into middle school, and I still kind of have that part of me, but, like... Please high-five me, but I have, like...
I'm sorry. That was my fault.
We should get one together.
I have, like...
We should adopt one.
I apologize for the bunny trail.
But I also have a fear of
I'm
them.
the friend group furry.
I
That's
apologize.
just my label.
So are we all meeting in the dining room?
It's the 3 of us.
Sure, you guys meet up.
Just the 3 of us.
We're talking about Furbies. Can I help you?
You two needed to talk.
Oh, yeah.
Outside, Rosemary and Damon can meet.
It's like an old World War II film.
I am the DM, all to me.
Yeah, so Damon walks out and he closes the door and sees her just...
Praise the sun.
Hungry or...
Oh, yeah, it restores my energy, so.
Yes, I know. I've seen you before. It's just still very awkward. Just T-posing in the sun. So how have you been? The garden looks very nice.
Thank you. Yes, me and
the garden nice?
She's a literal dry out of the forest. It better be looking nice.
Church helps and those parts are obvious. It's like giant fist all around. Footprints just...
As he's saying that, he walks over and there's like where there's like a footprint, very obvious church footprint. He's like, "Yeah, garden looks very nice."
Yes, church helps me, and sometimes Gerald will come out, but Not often.
Ooh, Gerald's a garden boy, huh?
What do you think I had, Zeph?
He takes out his notebook real quick.
He finds it very peaceful, and I think the scent of flowers calms him.
The sunflowers.
No, I think the smell of flowers
Oh,
calms
the smell
him.
of flowers.
I thought you said the sound of flowers.
The sound of flowers.
That's nice.
How are you doing?
I am doing.
I don't think I ever said too. You looked very handsome back at the
Thank
ball.
you. And you looked beautiful at the time. There you go.
Don't do this every time. I'm gonna start seeing this every time.
Would you mind going on a walk with me?
Not at
Just
all.
around the trail. Is there a trail behind the house or something?
There better be.
It's a big property, yeah.
Okay, whatever.
I'd love to.
I'm sure it is.
So, when we went to what is the island called?
Albridge.
Albridge. When we went to Albridge, we met Sadak there, and
Yes.
Sadak is pretty awesome.
Yes, he is.
And
Sneezes with two phone.
I think we should add that. That'd be pretty fun.
so there was a time where we were there, and we were going to rescue his sister.
Oh, he has a sister. Good for him.
Yes, that's alive.
Good. Good. I was going to ask. Does he have a family as well?
Yes, his mom is very aggressive. I tried helping clean dishes and stuff, and she beat me with a wooden slipper. And it hurt.
Wooden slipper?
That's how I got these scars. that was from the slipper.
Ooh.
But we went to a arena to save his sister.
Oh, she was trapped there.
And I died. Kind of died. Like, actually died.
Super died.
Like,
Super duper dead.
yeah, the way it was described to me is that it ate my soul and then Zeph stabbed it.
What? So, as you tell her this, like the flowers of her hair start to like kind of shrivel up and shrink a bit, and like in fear.
Yeah,
it's not anger, it's in fear, and like
She's dying.
Oh my god!
what were you fighting? What happened?
It was very large thingy. I don't know, what was it called?
Nightwalker.
Nightwalker or something like that. But I know I died because, I was judged by an Asimar named Annie. And I went to Caljusa's plane. What is it called?
Heaven?
Not Celestia.
Not Celestia.
She would know like who Caljusa is. Okay, like have a vague knowledge.
Everyone kind of knows.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like you said you didn't know who, like, Jesus.
Yeah. So I went to Mount Celestia, and Caljusa didn't want to talk to me, and I didn't get wings, so I made my own. That's what this thing is on my back. I have the wings open.
Right,
Yeah,
another
take
character
that,
that can fly.
Caljusa.
No, you actually have wings.
Yeah.
Another character that can
actually
fly.
have
Right?
wings.
He has you what?
So many people can fly.
What's wrong with flying?
Wait, you actually have wings?
I have
A lot of people
mechanical
have it.
wings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, you built them
Just
or
me and
did?
Lex
Yeah,
still.
I
Okay,
built
okay.
them.
For a second, I was like, I came back from the dead, and now I have wings,
No,
and I was like,
I built them.
okay, those.
She can practice.
Oh, yeah,
You-
she can run.
How did you come back?
I'm not quite sure. I think Vogt had something to do with it. Belaford had something to do with it. Blythe and Lex. Oh yeah.
She just like hugs him tight. She just hugs him and just kind of like find him.
I'm okay now. I only have nightmares most nights.
She like hugs him a little tighter.
Red trans. But I mean, I didn't have it as bad as Lex. He got stomped on by a T-Rex. And there are rumors that he gets stomped on by Durga too, but no one knows if that's true.
Oh no, that's true. That's definitely true.
It's true.
He likes that shit.
Have you seen the way they interact with each other? It definitely happens.
But
I think he's a little spoon.
is that true? What?
I just
is
remembered
that
the
true?
time. Listen, I just remembered the time when Lex and Durga had their first kiss and you were in the room and they like fell onto the egg and you just kind of stood up and ran out of the room.
With the cultists! I forgot.
Yeah.
But
We were just like,
let's get back to the subject.
sorry.
Yes.
I'm just glad you're alive.
And I am too. And I'm okay. And I am okay.
I'm just worried. I mean,
I wanted to tell you in person. That's why I haven't told you. And during the dance, I don't think it was the appropriate time because we were trying to take down a tyrannical king who we saved. So.
Thank you for telling me. I really appreciate that.
Juniper and Bruno.
Brenius.
Yeah. Do they answer your questions?
Yes.
Okay. Can I learn how to do that? Because Kaljusa ain't answers.
I can certainly try. While I don't worship Kalajusa per se, I think I can definitely help you with figuring that out. I'm glad you're alive, David. I've lost a few people close to me before. Glad you're all right.
I am as well. And I'm glad that I'm here with you. And we're... now that she can sing.
For free!
And I was wondering if you wanted to come to Velaki with us. So
Wrong damn thing.
What?
Crossover branding. Guess who's going to Velaki?
Comes out. I'm
Unbecome.
We need your help.
Viabara.
If it's all right with everyone else, I would love to come with you, and I'm glad I'm here with you too.
That's the DM.
Oh, is that? I thought you talked with him.
Oh. Wait, I talked to him with any of this? No.
DM. It's okay if not.
Is Jacob gonna be back next week? Because that'll make it bigger.
Yeah.
You're staying here. I lied. Ha.
Yeah, dude. I can.
Just trying to think if it'll really make a difference.
I mean, two
Are
people.
you
She's
planning
probably
on
the only
leaving
person though.
after like no combat?
Two people with healing spells.
All right.
You.
I don't have to go, Brandon. She doesn't have to go.
And now I don't have
I don't
mass
think
cure
so.
wounds, so.
Why do you want her to go?
Because Damon died and he
Damon
almost
likes
lost
her.
her.
Honey, just say no if it's too much.
Yeah,
Switch
it's
out
too much.
again. Know your boundaries.
I have.
Brandon, you can switch out again.
Kaljusa is talking to me now.
That's
She has-
between you two.
She has
But you're
finally
the man.
answered my
Shut up.
question.
I can't make decisions.
We can worry about it after. It's okay.
Kaljusa
Yeah,
said
we
you
can
need
always
to be
decide,
here.
because it's almost 11 now. We're not gonna make it to be a
You
bar.
also need to help Church because he's going through some shit. Now that he has
yeah, maybe
a
she should-
million
Yeah.
souls in him.
Yes.
of all of Vox people.
Yes. That is a lot.
Not all Vox people.
Most
Some
of
of them
Vox
were us.
people.
Most.
Most.
He's a
Life
very,
stays here. Church will teleport you there.
Most of Vox people. Ungodly.
You can
amount of
stop
Vox
now.
people.
You can stop now.
I'm sorry, Zeph, are you here?
That was Cameron telling Weston he can stop now.
Ungodly amount of.
This is Chris talking. You can stop it.
But
I think let's talk about it after a bit.
and
That's the stupidest fucking realization.
what?
Gems are just kill streaks. Call of Duty. Church is the Moab.
Tactical nuke.
Let's get back to
inbound.
breakfast. Well, you don't need to eat because you ate this.
I like being with you all.
When you play Call of
When you
Duty,
get multiple kills in a row that die, you get kill
Landon
streaks.
was explaining it to me. Yes, Landon.
Thank you for.
it's basically just when you get a bunch of kills, you can get like a nuke.
And even if I don't come now, I would love to ride on one of your airships.
Gotcha.
Has he told her at all about his family?
No. I don't have a family.
Alright,
I'm really not.
we are running out of time.
I'm nice.
Is anyone doing anything before you get on the airship?
Can we just kind of talk as a group real quick? So, is our choice, so, just so I get it all, we're going in the airship, we're gonna go through security, and then once we get through there, hopefully we do, we're gonna go find Belaford, retrace
Yes.
your steps, everybody down for that?
Yes.
And while we're there, you can look for metal to make my arm, or we'll
Yes,
look for a ring
I will
band or something.
find metal to make you an arm, and I'll
Can
catch
you
a
do that,
knife on
Brandon?
it.
Will that arm work as well? The arm that he gets, or should I just go with the ring, the regeneration?
Those are options. And both you can find the other.
Okay.
I
Is
got
that-
you, homie.
Is everybody down? Is there anything else we need to do in Diabaro?
Maybe perhaps a way to locate the life gems, but again, that isn't something
That could
that's
come from Belaford.
Yeah,
Side
that's
quest.
true.
Side quest.
I don't want.
Are you bringing gear?
No.
Okay.
Is Durga coming?
He's not a combat really guy. I mean, he can
I
be.
just don't want him to be in combat.
And then choke.
Plus,
Zeph.
You could ask. You could
I
ask.
am concerned that when we see Belaford, Zeph will not be showing her best side.
You could ask Church to teleport him back at a certain point if you don't want him to see combat.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
but-
go. Actually, I'm gonna go. Is he still upstairs? I'm gonna go talk to him.
Oh, okay. Brandon. Go forward for a second.
I hate you. I hate you. Whatever you're doing. Is it okay with people?
Not
if I
not.
don't?
What did you say?
Jump.
I feel bad.
Why?
I feel like I've talked so much this session. I don't like it.
Yeah.
No, you're doing good.
We both have talked a lot.
D&D. It's
I
all-
know.
It's all
But
talking.
But
It's
I
all
miss-
role playing.
But I miss.
You're good.
I said my piece.
I said
You
my
did.
piece is.
You did say your piece.
She
It was a
completely
nice piece.
ripped Voct
Better
apart.
It was
inspiration
lovely.
for it.
Yes, you did.
What?
You do have an actual inspiration.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a joke.
If like 4 people say
Oh,
it,
do we still have that moon inspiration thing?
I don't know what to do with that information.
Yeah, you ripped
Oh,
me,
so she
you
doesn't
ripped,
have-
You ripped me a new asshole. Here's
Oh
a,
no,
here's
she
a new,
wasn't there for the moon, was
Here's an
she?
inspiration.
I think I don't know.
I don't think she was. So we have
Hey,
the moon.
listen, it happened in cursive
Okay.
string.
I just kind of walk up and
Who is it?
it's Seth.
Oh, okay.
Can I come in?
He like hurries over to the door, opens it up, has a towel around like his like top half. He has like armor bits on the bottom, or like his like normal clothes on the bottom. But yeah, he's still not wearing a shirt.
You can just get dressed and I'll just wait.
It's fine.
You can just get dressed and I'll just wait.
Kind of like starting.
What?
Lex and Dirk sleep together.
That they do. Did I know that?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
come
okay,
out of the
let's
same
do
room
the
every
pieces.
morning. It's just
That's
like, I
true,
should
yeah.
get in there.
Okay.
Pipsqueak.
Battle mage.
Battle maiden.
Okay, basically, I'd like to step into his room. Okay.
Whoa.
Never mind. I leave the room.
No, it's fine. I mean, sure.
No. I didn't mean like that. I didn't mean like that. I'm just telling you. Do you wanna? We're going to be a Barrow to talk to Belaford. Do you wanna come, or would you rather stay here?
Want me to come?
My only concern is that if we get into combat, you might fight, and then Drew will get.
Stop
I
reading
mean,
my
just don't take me to those kinds of things.
That's true. Yeah, you're welcome to come if you want to come. You ever been to Viabaro? You were born in Viabaro, weren't you?
Near Viabaro.
Maybe it'll help you regain some of your memory then.
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Okay, well we're gonna head out now.
I know, head out.
I feel like starts getting changed.
I'm gonna leave now.
I want to live now.
Goes on his jacket, whatever, grabs his stuff. After like a couple minutes, he comes out. He's the last one to come out to the airship. Where you guys are all getting on.
David's doing the final check pieces and everything.
You could be a non-combat NPC. That's fine. Like, you could be a Durga Geralt.
Like a non-combat, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You get on.
Damon's kind of like doing a once over with the ship and be like, fuck it, man, it's gonna fly.
You know how to run this entire thing.
Hey.
Zeph kind of nudges him a little bit.
Geralt comes over to Rosemary and he's like,
do I see him do it?
Damon leans over. Was he shirtless still?
I don't know. People were nudging each other.
Okay.
Insight check.
He had a towel on. It's not a lie.
18.
Nat
20. Damn it!
You have been.
I don't know.
Oh.
alright.
Well, he has some abs, you know.
He's got some ass.
I mean,
He got
slim
some
thick.
cake.
Canonically, Geralt got some cheeks.
Slim thick. Oh, okay. Alright, Zeph, get on the boat.
I'm already on the boat.
I'm off the boat.
Tushy.
That's what you can do.
Oh, never mind.
Get on the boat.
Get on the boat.
And this will take us up in the air.
Yes.
Hopefully. It's a joke, everybody.
It will.
That's a joke.
And Damon invented it.
I did invent it.
Yes. Is it just this one, or
You'll see.
what do you mean? Oh my God!
Alright, what?
Bye.
It's a good thing we got the cord.
Huh?
We really needed it. All of the maps.
What?
All the maps we used. We stayed in
only
the
used-
same
Yeah.
place all session.
Good thing we bought a $50 cable.
I needed
I
one
needed it,
anyway.
and it's the exact same one I scored.
I just remembered that.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, Geralt. Come up here, Geralt.
This
Come up
giant
here, Sonny.
metal box.
You ever steer one of these?
I have a second soul in me that wants to kill all of you. I think that's a bad idea.
Weston EXE has
Did
stopped
you forget
working.
about
Wait, he wants to kill us?
Yes!
Drew? Yeah!
Harold, just come back.
Hey, Sadak! You
Can you
want to
stand next to
steer?
me?
Can I?
I hold his hand.
No, fuck. Shut up. Sadak. You want to steer the airship?
How do I steer it?
Come up
He
here.
like lets go of your hand and like puts his arm around you. So he walks off.
I look at Amala.
Yeah!
Unless you told him no, he would have come.
He laughed.
Okay, that's good.
He's just like he's on the thing, and he like looks over, and like you both like see like him put his arm around. He's just like,
What?
did you see what they did with their hands? They went,
Like a high five.
yes, but it doesn't end.
High five, that never ends.
It doesn't
Come on,
end.
give me your paw.
Wait, how do our paws work? Do they have fingers or are they just beans?
They have,
So
like,
are we just
They got
going
two
like...
beams.
They do have fingers because otherwise they wouldn't be able to hold weapons.
Oh, that's true. Do it.
He like high
Hold
fives your hand
Landon's
almost, and
hand.
then like grabs, and then he just like puts it to his side. He's like, yes, we are high fiving for a long time. Rachel makes this so hard. What? She's just dying laughing.
They're an emoji.
I'm
I'm just on the side of the ship, like.
Or come
So
on.
so you just
An emoji.
you just like use the wheel. And
Rosemary's
just
like,
steer
your
it.
face up against the window, like,
Try it.
Okay.
fuck, this metal box is moving.
Yes.
I'm on
I'm
Durga's
not
shoulder.
doing it.
Yes,
I'm on
you are.
Durga's.
I never thought about
Lyndon,
anything
you
of
have to
it.
do
I
that.
lived like fly to the sky, but like,
That's
So
not
that's
up there.
That my best friend
Yes, it's
made.
moving.
Oh, I'm your best friend.
Definitely.
Yes, you are my best friend.
You had a
it's
drawing.
incredible. Look,
I saved the drawing that you did.
That was in my notebook. How
Yes.
did you get that?
I'm a thief.
Yes,
Did
it's.
you know that wasn't a previous life? Right, comparison.
Coaching What if Damon? Isn't he always wearing a hat or something? What if Damon takes off his hat? And he told you. No.
Me and
Namala will be dead.
Me and Aurora talked.
pitch herself off of the
Me and Aurora
sky
talked
boat.
because I wanted to originally multi-class with Rogue, but then we
What's
realized
wrong?
high-level Rogues are much better. So instead,
You're a different
Damon
kind
was
of
assassinated. A Rogue is in his position now.
What?
Yes, a
thought
Rogue
you
is
hated
pretending
that.
to be Damon.
What is this conversation?
I like the sound.
We'll talk.
I'm driving an airship.
Fox is
This
just
box
looking
is
over,
moving.
just looking over the edge, and he's just like, oh, okay.
Everyone's in a relationship with Fox.
What?
Everyone's in a relationship with Fox.
And stuck.
Sadaka.
You know what that means.
You are
Do
driving
you
the
want
ship.
to hold hands for a while? Or
Yes,
not hold
it is
hands?
not just
High
this
five.
ship that I am driving.
Oh!
That's normal action.
That has to be the title of the video.
It's not this ship that I'm driving.
Yes, this is- Thank you guys for playing. Thank you
Thank
for
you,
watching.
Brandon.
That was a little boring.
No, that was
Not
amazing.
boring.
It was so much fun.
We'll get to more.
We
interesting
found out
things
our
next
best
session.
friend has a soul-sucking thing in him.
He's a kill streak.
It's not
It's a kill streak.
bad.
Tactical nuke incoming.
How did we not see that?
UAV online.
That was amazing. Thank you, Brandon.
See you guys next week.
When we kill
Be a
Belaford.
bar.
Please don't.
Please, I will kill him.
Please don't.
There's only one way to find out if he's a
Thank you
god.
for watching.
Kill.
Bye. Everybody, bye.
Bye.